No.
You want to take Bruno out, or?
No, I just want to. I don't know if he's okay.
We're live now.
Oh.
Hello, it's Monday, and it's noon, at least it is for me, because I know that all of you are everywhere else in the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to do the final Witcher episode. We've got somebody here in the shop. We're going to be putting all the pieces that we've put together on them, as well as we borrowed pretty much the rest of the cosplay from a friend of mine. So, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't hardly looked in this box. I just was taking a peek before we started.
Okay, right.
This is a legitimate Witcher costume, but it's not his armor. It is just his kind of base outfit.
Right, you've got real leather pants, right?
Yes, those are real leather pants.
Which hopefully will fit.
Right. And we have this great Ren shirt with...
An actual couture shirt, or?
It says Galactic Couture made in France. Ooh, fancy. It has these cool little vinyl squares.
All right.
Look at their grommets, how pretty they are.
I'd rather not.
Right? I hate grommets. And we have an undershirt, it looks like, which makes sense.
Which makes sense. That's probably optional.
And a nice little belt because, you know, he has
Right.
that bottom belt that we never ever actually built because, you know, it's a
Yes,
belt.
it's a belt. And then it was explained that this piece is what he has on over his shirt when he's not wearing the armor. So this is something we probably just won't bother with because it's just going to be knots under the armor, and I'm sure that would cause pressure points. So we won't do that.
You don't see it, we don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it's been, how long have we been doing this?
It's
September?
been at least 24 episodes, right?
I think so. It's been a few episodes.
Right.
And we're here. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Odin. Welcome to Odin Makes, and this is my Monday live stream. I'm here today with...
Felicia, it's nice to see you guys again.
And I would imagine the majority of you who are tuning in know that. Every Monday we do a live stream from noon until 2 o'clock. And, of course, it usually takes us 15 minutes or so to actually say goodbye.
Takes us about 15 minutes to get started, too.
There you go. That works out. So it's fun. I got some extra people here in the studio, and for some small reason, I have the tiniest bit of stage fright. And
Yeah.
I guess I'm still trying to get myself together because I was able to go and do SAC Anime here in California. Had a swap meet. This isn't a convention. It was a 1/3 capacity swap meet that had basically a vendor's room and a few things that happened outside. So I was there all 3 days of the weekend and scrambling at the last minute to get things cleaned up in the shop so I could turn the cameras on. But we're here and we're doing this.
Oh, these two things I pulled out of the bag, and I got excited because I didn't realize it was going to be a Witcher wig. Yes. Because I have a wig that's close.
Okay.
That I have ways to make work, but the fact that I don't is exciting, sorry. And then we're not going to use these, but I wanted to appreciate.
Oh, right. He's actually got the contacts.
Yeah, he went through the effort to get contacts. I kind of shy away from contacts because
Right.
they're dangerous at people's eyeballs, and
I've worn
Not an
contacts
option.
before, and I actually need corrective vision, so I wear contacts regularly, and I don't see it as a big deal, but I'm used to contacts, and when I put on the cosmetic contacts that have the coloration on it, that adds an extra layer to the contacts, and typically it's on the inside of the contact, so that's actually what's against your eye. It adds a small bit of extra... Irritation is a fine word. I don't find it irritating, it's more like you've got permanent dry eye.
interesting.
And the other fun thing with the contacts is they don't dilate like your eyes do. So when I'm wearing my, I don't have them anymore because they've all expired, but I used to have ones that just made my eyes red except for around the pupils. So if I went somewhere dark and my eyes would dilate, I would suddenly have this red fringe around everything. And the white ones would do the same thing.
Interesting.
Yep.
I've only played with the contacts once and went, this isn't
Right.
my thing. I'd rather have eyesight at the end of this.
I've got another really good cosplay friend, and watching him trying to put in the Thor contact is like, dude, just skip it. You're gonna be okay without it. You can't even get it in.
So if you could do eye contacts, I appreciate your talent and abilities, but as
Right.
for me, we're gonna skip those.
We'll skip those, especially since they're not our contacts.
Right. Sorry, Thorcules, we are not.
Not going to use your contacts that
Yes,
you had for your
we will
Witcher
not
costume.
share germs, but
No,
thank you. We
but
genuinely
we
appreciate all of this.
Appreciate all this, definitely.
And I appreciate your attention to details because The Witcher has yellow cat eyes, and I
that's
feel like
exactly
that's
what
just
these are.
like the creme de la creme on top, like the cherry on top of the cosplay. You know, like you can build it and then.
And I haven't worn the cat eye style. So you'll get designs of contact lenses that have an orientation, like cat eyes. You want the pupils to be up and down,
Oh, yeah,
or you're going to
another
look
layer.
like Bill the Cat or something. Those actually have weights. So now there's a whole nother level to the contacts that make them move to try and stay right while you're blinking. Yeah.
The more you know.
Yep. So all that's real. I still want to get a pair of sclera lenses.
Right? I still want to play with them. Doesn't
Right.
mean I want.
No, I still want them. Sclera contact lenses, true sclera contact lenses require a doctor to literally cast your eye. You can get costume versions, and the difference is like these and the vision correcting contact lenses are 14 millimeters in diameter, give or take. There's a small bit of variance because that's all you really need to cover your iris. The sclera style lenses are 27 millimeters in diameter. And I'd love to get a pair of black ones. That way they'd be
Cover
all
your-
black except for the pupil, which is black. Yeah.
There you go.
Or you can do transparent blue, then you're a Fremen from Dune.
Yeah. So I guess we should bring our Witcher over.
Oh, we
so
probably should
people
do that.
can see our before, and then I can go send him off to get on the base layer.
Okay. Oh, hey, cool. Maker JP is here. Let me call out the very first person that's like, oh, cool, he's here. So who's Maker JP and why am I excited? Maker JP worked on season 2 of The Witcher. Remember
Yeah, he gave us the
3D print thing? That was from him. So this is somebody who has worked on the show. And hey!
That's not intimidating at
Not
all.
at all!
But I'm glad he's interested.
There it is. Yeah.
I thought he had a base, or did we?
The other one, well, he has a base because it's the rafting from the printing.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
not supposed to have that base. He's supposed to get cleaned up. We can mount him to a piece of wood, but he kind of needs to be painted up or not.
Yeah, don't have a close-up camera today.
No, I don't have a close-up camera today because it's all body shots. Ad Vixen throws in $5 saying Witcher playlist. No, please don't put it on. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. Built the horse or something.
Okay, so why don't you come on over, say hi to people.
So we just have an open kind of a overhead mic here.
Awesome.
So it's a little open room sound, but that way we don't have to worry about individual microphones.
Hey guys.
So,
Hello.
Guys.
Hey guys. No, it's
Hello.
okay.
hello. Okay,
So-
Yes.
So do we want to ask who is this and why is he here? Or I guess we know why he's here. We're going to put clothes on him.
Yeah.
But do we want to
Do you
ask
wanna
who this
introduce
is?
yourself?
Do you want to say? You don't have to. You can just say, hi, I'm some random. We picked you up at the Home Depot parking lot, right? You had a cardboard sign, we'll cosplay for money.
I have been known.
sorry, Toby's down there.
Hi, my name's Javier. I'm here to be the Witcher today.
So,
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm glad to be here.
Joe, are you spray painting in that room?
Not anymore, so he can go in there.
Okay, because
Okay.
you want to change over there. And then here is,
See, I have pants, everybody. Leather pants. Okay.
well, it's The Witcher.
Garrett.
It's Geralt.
Carol.
And undershirt
Uh-huh.
and overshirt.
And overshirt.
And then we'll kind of get you from there once you get that on.
Awesome. See you guys in a bit.
See you in a bit. So yeah, Joe is here today as well because we 3D printed the Witcher emblem, and Joe came in to airbrush that down with all clad.
And
So-
I have the one that came with the Geralt costume that we're borrowing from
Right.
Thorcules, but
which is an actual metal necklace, and this is so the one we showed you last week, the one that we 3D printed. That was just last week, right?
Yeah, it was last
That was like a
week,
month
right?
ago. Is exactly the same size as
yeah.
this necklace, which feels a little small for the costume that we made. So I printed another one at 120% size, so it's 20% larger,
Yeah.
and visually that looks a lot better compared to the armor that we made. So
yeah. No, I think this is the perfect size for a necklace for me to wear.
Right.
You know, but I feel like with the scale of all the armor,
right,
to look like the video game, it needs to be at least
a little bit bigger.
a little bit bigger, just a little bit.
And this is one of the reasons why I got into prop making. This in particular looks really good. It is proportional to itself. It's got sharp edges. It looks great, but it is possible that it is reduced in size to keep it affordable and easier to manufacture. With all the toys when I was growing up, you would have that issue as well as areas that were blown up and they would have bulbous parts on it because you had to put the electronics and the batteries in it, which the props didn't need so much for the movie, but for mass production. And that's really one of the things that inspired me to make the props, was the fact that this isn't a Star Trek phaser. This is like, it's a wad with a thing on top that's roughly phaser-like.
But at the same time, the cardboard wad with the thing on top that looks kind of phaser-like is also my awesome phaser. So
Yeah, there you go. It all depends on what you want.
Right? It's your imagination.
Imagination. Right. Oh, the communicator was huge, especially the old Mego one, which was blue, and then it had the 70s, extendable antenna walkie-talkie. I mean, it was great that they actually worked, but the closest they came to being a Star Trek communicator is there was a button that had a cover that would flop open, but it was blue.
I was gonna say, we had a couple different versions at the costume shop. We had a little black one with the gold thing that would flip up.
Right.
I don't know. I thought they were fun.
Yeah, no, they're
But-
fun. Yeah, Playmates there in the 90s put out some really, really good Star Trek toys. And they had some really faithful looking, role play props.
Yeah,
but
I think that's what we
everything
had.
was a little small because it was sort of geared towards kids and also sort of geared towards affordability on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then the communicator was kind of big because he had to put batteries in it.
Yeah. So, we have a Witcher today that's all built and put together, more or less.
Right.
We should probably get all the lacing ready because it's all gone. We didn't put it back in the shoulders last week.
Right. That was just kind of loose in the box. We should do that.
Yeah, there was... I don't know where all your paracord is. I didn't put it away last time I used it. And it's usually in pieces right there.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I put a lot of it back with the bins that have, one's just fabric and the other one's the actual Witcher project. So the one, Joe's helping behind the camera there.
Yeah.
So the one of the lid has got the Witcher stuff in it.
Okay, so the bottom one, not the top one.
And Vixen just says, "Wow, you already answered the question I was about to ask. Also, if you use that necklace, that means you can turn Felicia into Siri."
There you go. I was
Hey
also
Siri. Oh,
told-
sorry.
Hey Siri. Does that fit?
Huh?
Does that fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Let me go.
Oh, Diego Lugo says, "I'm making the God of War axe." Sweet. That was a lot of fun to build. I love I've carried my God of War axe to more than one convention because it's easy to hold on to and it glows. So, totally cool. Baker Maker Props, I've talked on Odin to you. I may be entering the middle of a conversation there. And, oh wow, apparently the entire Frankly Built crew is here. That's awesome. Hey, Frankly Built and the whole Frankly Built crew, thanks for tuning into the live stream. We were trying to set up something a couple weeks ago where we were going to do like this co-live stream at the same time. I think that'll still happen. It's just, I've had a really weird couple of weeks, so I wasn't quite able to make that happen. So my apologies to all of you.
It's been an unprecedented year.
It has been an unprecedented couple of years, yes.
Yes.
Dragonstorm 81. Would love to see you make the Casey Jones mask from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I always loved that mask. All right. Yeah, that's the very stylized hockey mask from what I remember. Because I remember the book more, but the Casey Jones from the original book, it wasn't quite the Chainsaw Vigilante from the Tick comic books, but it was very much it wasn't a hockey mask as much as it was like a flat, not tiki mask, but that it was more tiki than hockey from what I remember.
Was it like the goalie?
Maybe it was more like a goalie, but I still remember being really. I mean, it was easy to draw for them, right?
Yeah.
It was very much had half cylinder with Punisher teeth. And
Yeah, I remember in the first movie, he had more. It was like just a goalie mask. I think it was kind of what he had.
okay,
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But
right. It's been a bit. I've seen that first movie a lot. I really like the first Henson movie. Brendan Culp says Saturday was fun, so chances are Brendan was at SAC Anime. Zayed Halmi says love from the Netherlands. And Zayed, if I said it wrong, your name wrong, I'm really sorry. Aileen Gross says, hello, Odin, I love your videos, and my favorite is the Barbasol can, the Jurassic Park Barbasol can with, opening up outside. All right, scroll back up here and see if you missed anything. We got people saying, who is that guy? It must have been the first time he came out. Mm-hmm. So Zayed, oh hey, Adam's here. Pico! So as I understand it, you not necessarily cosplay, but you seem to you have gotten into costumes and especially Halloween a few times in the past.
I used to work at Decades.
I used to work at Decades.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So yeah,
Well, that explains the connection.
Working there, dude. Yeah, you get it's like a giant closet, like
Right.
it was, and so everything was for rental. But this guy had amassed over like 35 years, like just this giant closet where people would come in and play right before Halloween, and then get to rent a costume like decked out to the nines, like TV quality, you know?
Right.
A lot of people don't understand. It's like, no, this is like you're once you watch, you photograph it, and they're like, holy shit, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah. And so yeah, we got to play and do a lot of things, and I got to learn a lot from costuming from there.
Cool.
I got dressed up as Miss Doubtfire one year.
Oh, there you
I
go.
make an ugly Mrs. Doubtfire. But,
Oh,
but yeah, I tried it. Oh, I even tried the heels too, and yeah, they had like size 13 heels.
oh, okay.
I don't know how people can walk in those heels. That's
Those were only 2-inch heels. They were wide feet. They were very comfortable, and I've taught many guys how to walk in heels in those shoes.
I can't do it. That hurts.
I've had some boots that weren't quite 2-inch heels, but I've had some boots that just had a higher heel. Yeah.
So just kind of walk heel toe and put the weight on your toes and not on your heels. It helps.
It hurts. But yeah.
Yes.
I'm still unlacing this guy. I'm sorry. That's why I figured it would take a while.
All right. Well, it's all part of the fun of doing it on live stream, and also this is the only goal today is to get this put on and to say hi to everyone. So.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Okay, first goal's done. I'm gonna play solitaire.
All right.
Okay, so CC has got a fantastic comment. Let's see if I can read this correctly. CC is just saying, "Ba huip, grana huip, nini bong," and I got to say, yes, that sounds pretty accurate. I think you're right there. Adrian Harrison just mentions, "I have made a wooden Mjolnir. Sweet. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen some really kick-ass cardboard ones. I've seen some cardboard ones that, oh yeah, that's Mjolnir. But no, it's cool. That's awesome. The con, it wasn't Mjolnir. It was another Warhammer. I think it was the Mortal Kombat one. But
Here, let me oh, there you go.
it's like taking the glove off Thanos. It weighed 35 pounds. It's like, this thing's cool. I wouldn't want to carry it around for 15 minutes.
Right? That's the worst part about heavy props.
Right. It's got a great feel. Done.
It's hard to party with. Okay, so it's always the hardest part is to try and decide how much string you're going to need for the things, but luckily we know it fits that guy.
Fair enough.
So instead of unlacing it, do you want to just
So yeah.
dive on in? Wait, which sides are front and which sides are back? Technically, it doesn't matter.
Can you tell?
Yeah, this one's the front because it has the better
You can tell. Because it has a super secret doesn't exist.
chainmail.
Chainmail.
Can you tell the difference between this side and this side? Didn't think so, but I can feel the difference.
So yeah, the super secret, we're not allowed to talk about chainmail because I don't know if Ben Eady in Foam Armor is actually selling it yet, but he's found a higher density foam that the chainmail will be available in. But we're not supposed to talk about that on air, so I don't do that.
Because you guys can't get it and we don't want
Right.
to tease you.
Although at this point they might be able to. I haven't checked. All right.
That'd be awesome.
like a
You want to get that side?
Yeah, you wanna?
Toby, come here.
Of course, that means I'm now focusing on something, and I'm not gonna.
You can't read people's
I can't read.
comments
I
and
can't,
say
can't
hi.
comment. I can talk about how much fun it is to lace up a giant work boot that's stuck around someone's gut.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a Southern Belle going to that ball. You
Oh,
know?
there you go. Totally.
Gotta hold on to that
And
bedpost.
the whole world
Yeah.
is watching.
Yeah, no. Squeeze tight there.
Squeeze tight. If we were looking at the comments, I'm sure we could get people to start shouting out from where they're watching from, which is a habit anyway. It's really cool. Like hello from Malaysia, hello from India, hello from
I'm always shocked
right.
from where people are coming from.
That's beautiful.
Especially the people that are actually on the other. So being in California, we're kind of at the end of the day cycle for the calendar, right? Because Pacific time, you've got Hawaii and then like Tonga, and that's about it. So
So
everyone
we're
else, it's later in the day, and half the viewers, it's late at night. They're already home from work, home from dinner.
And we're barely starting.
And we're barely starting, yeah.
I'm barely having my coffee for the day.
Duct tape coffee. This is the favorite coffee of Odin Makes.
And I'm just going for poison today. Cheers.
Which is the viewer's favorite cup.
These little worker bees, huh?
Yeah, and I'm still...
There's also a knot in the middle of that rope, so you also are kind of limited on that side.
Right.
So I started on the easy side before having to fight.
Oh, that's fine. I found the knot, and I know I've got two ends here. In the middle, they're starting to touch for me. How much gap do you have?
Oh, they're starting to touch.
Okay.
This.
So we got a shout out from England,
Oh, really?
Illinois, British Columbia. Let's see, what else we got? Sweden. Cool.
Cool.
Hello in Sweden, British Columbia, and where else?
Illinois,
Illinois.
England.
Illinois. Is it Illinois
Illinois.
or Illinois?
What was that?
Girdle.
Girdle?
Yeah,
Girdle?
that's what I feel. Girdle.
Oh, girdle. Totally
Yeah.
girdle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been
Yeah.
calling it a girdle because
Girdle
this is
the
the
girdle.
girdle, and then we have the clamshell. You know better terms for these things. Girdle, clamshell, pauldron. What else? And strapping.
Right.
Cereal time. What are you guys eating? Cereal.
Lucky Charms are magically delicious.
Mm.
Scotland. Bonnie.
Oh, sweet. Is it? Yeah, Bonnie from Scotland. I can't remember their username. Bonnie Lass something.
Windy,
Fun Time
Ohio.
Bonnie. That was it.
It is Windy. Ohio. Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
So there's a lot of people in here that
Switzerland.
are my patrons, the people that actually
Yeah.
help support my channel. And the people in blue, none of which have said anything here, are moderators and are also patrons, which is pretty cool.
Shout out to all the moderators. I genuinely appreciate you and all your unseen work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just in case I've never been grateful, I must tell you, thank you. Without you, we couldn't do this.
Right. 'Cause can't moderate the chat and build.
We can barely build and chat.
Right. Don't give us bubblegum, we'll trip.
Cannot compute.
Cannot compute.
So, before I lace this up too much, you're going to want to tuck your white shirt in.
Some guy says he needs to depart, but good luck on your endeavors, guys.
Oh, sweet.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Who's departing here?
Can you tuck in your white shirt into your pants?
Yes, I can.
Hello from the other
Before
coast
I
of
do
North
it too
Carolina.
tight.
Another one from Sweden. I'm not seeing departing, but need to depart. There's Foxham Armorer. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry we didn't quite get it done while you had a chance, but how's it going? So thank you for watching, Foxham Armorer.
Maybe you can join us later because it's on
Hopefully,
YouTube.
yes. This will be available. And for all of you who are watching this on replay, you guys rock too. I know I'm not addressing you, but it's kind of hard to interact when I'm recorded for you. But
Yes.
Future you.
future you.
But we can
Past
read
me
your
says
comments.
present you, thank you.
There you go. Okay. Are you all done on this side all the way?
No.
Oh, okay. Because this side,
Oh, it's like that Keanu Reeves movie with.
With
Is it-
William F. Preston? What?
No, it was like the lake house. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you're leaving messages for your viewers in the future.
there you go.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Tuck in your shirt before you put your girdle on.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've got a little bit of a pucker here.
You got a pucker?
Yeah, because the parts aren't totally lying over each other. The way it got laced, it's not.
Where's your pucker? Oh, I see.
So what the puck is a pucker?
But how much is the armor going to cover it?
Oh. Did it get laced up funny? We could just use a bigger lace and just forget this one.
It might have.
Yeah,
It'll
I
take
think-
some time, but. if
What
this-
is?
Well, it's all laced funky on that side.
Yeah.
So we might as well just do it right. Here's another lace.
Okay, so am I just yanking all this out?
Yeah. Let's not fight it. This one's longer.
I blame Odin.
It's all your fault.
You should fire that guy. Welcome to Felicia Makes.
Okay. So that and clamshell. Oh, Oh,
It's Nicole.
we got to
It's
start.
Nicole. Yes, Nicole's is the major, not a moderator here, but in charge of the Discord, which I haven't looked at. I've got a patron-only Discord. So people who are members of my patron can talk to each other and me throughout the week, and then they also get.
All right,
you
Odin,
know,
I'm scooching
special.
you over slightly.
Oh, okay.
Apparently
Because
I'm-
look at what Joe has!
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's nice and shiny.
Look how awesome that is.
Now, I could have done a better job, but I was a little bit rushed for time.
Please
So-
forgive the crudity. I didn't get a chance to build it to scale or paint it.
No, the thing that I wasn't able to do was wet sand it. So
Oh, okay.
you can, if you look really, really closely, you can see the layer lines. But even with the layer lines, it's still super shiny in comparison.
Wow. You wouldn't know that this one's actually metal and that one's not.
Yeah, this was painted with All Clad, which is a wonderful lacquer.
It requires an airbrush.
Yes, I believe it requires an airbrush. I don't think they have a spray can variety because All Clad is a 2-part system. So you need to spray it with their gloss black beforehand, and you want to get it as glossy as possible. And then you spray it with their chrome paint, and the chrome paint is super thin, and it's any sort of imperfections that comes up in the gloss paint job is going to come up in the metallic paint job. So if I had the chance to actually wet sand this and get it nice and smooth, it would have gotten a little bit more reflective and looked even more like metal. But I'm pretty happy with it so far.
It
But-
looks amazing from here, so.
So I wouldn't touch it without gloves, just so you guys know, because
Okay.
it's freshly painted, and while it has had about a half an hour to cure,
Sure.
I'm still a little anxious about it getting
No problem.
smudges or stuff like that.
Unless you're
so
trying to duck out, feel free to put it back somewhere safe.
I will put it back
Because
somewhere
we're
safe.
probably at least half an hour from needing it.
Okay,
That
no worries.
is going to be the cherry on top, so we have some time for it to dry. So
Yeah.
if you want to take it over there for now so we don't ruin it.
Well, it is completely dry. It's just that
Okay.
I don't know if the finish is completely cured. So it might, I don't know, smudge off or something.
need
So
to put new
I'll take
thingies
this
on
back
there.
into my room.
Yep. Go back to your room.
Bye!
People love you, by the way, Joe. You got a couple
Oh.
people saying hi, and they're excited you're here.
Hi, guys!
Oh, yeah. So I went behind, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody would totally get behind Felicia Makes. That's nice.
Sweet.
Thank you. What do you guys want me to make?
Here we go. Felicia taking requests.
Tag team, we got this.
Trying.
Look at them go.
You know, they could have like a corset lacing contest.
Give me a little more practice.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like that.
I'm sure there is.
Like team corsetting.
Odin Makes live from the Folsom Street Fair in San Francisco, California.
Let's see. Hello from France. And if I never, I'm French. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. The shirt came from France.
Chloe M wants to know if an airbrush kit is expensive. It's all relative.
You can get a very inexpensive one that just takes an aerosol can for propellant, and the best way to put it, it works. But with cheap airbrushes and everything else, you get what you pay for, and the functionality you get with a better airbrush is something you can pretty much immediately feel. Am I speaking out of turn here?
No, you're not. Absolutely
Okay.
not. So,
Here, come on in.
Yeah, please,
Yeah,
Mr.
sure.
Airbrush Expert.
Yes.
well, I'm not an
Something
I'm not an
that-
airbrush expert
Okay, well,
by
he's better
any
than
means. But the problem with propellant-based airbrushes is that you run out of propellant and you have to buy more. So if you have an air compressor, it's a one-time investment. And if you're doing a lot of airbrushing, like that investment gets a lot of use. So getting a good, nice compressor is important, I think. Even for a beginner, having a compressor is, I think, better than having propellant cans.
And they don't have to be giant compressors.
No.
No.
Which seems
We're talking something that can do maybe 40 psi max.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need something that can do a ridiculous amount of spraying.
Well, Also, not all compressors are equal.
Right.
His compressor has a small, like, half-gallon, 1-gallon tank. Mine's tankless. So all the pressure in the line is coming strictly from the pump.
Right.
Which means that as it goes along, I don't get a consistent stream because the pump
Right.
pressure, low pressure, pressure, low pressure as it goes, as the piston moves, right? So
That's interesting. So does that change the effects of the airbrush?
a little bit, yeah.
Because then you get spotty, right?
A little bit, yeah. On the thicker mediums, like acrylic, which is a pain in the butt to work with anyway with an airbrush. It definitely affects it. And there was a point in time when I was painting a vinyl model kit of a face hugger, one of the first face huggers I put together. It's the old Horizons one from the 90s. I mixed up a mixture of rubber cement and acrylic paints because...
that sounds like it's going to clog.
It worked, but it came out like snot because, it's vinyl. You can't paint vinyl. I didn't know about the car liner spray paint then.
That was in
Right?
your Badger, right?
That was my Badger,
Okay.
yeah.
It took us a few times and
But I
making that
cleaned it,
mistake
so I've worked it
multiple
since then.
times.
Oh, it has worked since
It
then.
has worked
okay,
since
that's
then.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
I used my Badger when I was working at Smosh.
So my very first airbrush was a cheap Tester's airbrush. I think it was their
Is this the one not
Aztec
tight?
line.
Oh, right.
Partly made out of plastic. Like, I don't recommend anything like that. If you're going to get an airbrush, I definitely recommend getting an all metal airbrush. I currently have 2 airbrushes. One was Odin's
Was a
Iwata
gift?
Neo.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Craig Rasmussen, I believe, gave that to
Right.
me.
And then I just recently got another Iwata airbrush, and I love them. They're great. So they're all metal assembly. I like spraying lacquers through them.
Yeah, it's getting to work,
Okay.
especially this one.
Oh, hey, Bruno.
That's
Oh.
fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But so
Hey, Bruno Butt.
there are cheap airbrush kits that you can get off of Amazon that aren't really big name brand, but I think you can get a kit with a compressor, like a little dinky compressor, for like less than $50. Like,
wow.
it's super cheap.
That's not much more than the kit with the propellant cans.
Right, and so, I mean, if you're just getting into airbrushing and you want to get your feet wet, that might be a good investment if you're really kind of on the fence about doing it. But if you know you're going to be getting into airbrushing and you know you want to do it, I definitely recommend going for a really, like a proper airbrush that's like an Iwata or a Badger or any of the other really good airbrushes with a good compressor with a moisture trap, especially if you're in a humid area like East Coast or whatever. You want a moisture trap. You don't want any moisture getting into the air that you're going to be spraying. That's going to screw up your paint job.
All these things you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You want to check to see if there's any specific airbrush questions?
sure, yeah. Where's the mouse? Okay, let's see here.
I mean, just sounds like you were getting towards the end of.
Joe make a life-size Metabot. Oh boy. Oh. Paul gave us,
Oh, Paul Frank?
is that $999 or $9.99?
Well, there should be a decimal in there somewhere.
There it is, $9.99. There
Okay,
we go.
yeah.
And Paul Frankovich asks, what is Felicia's height?
Just a little bit taller than you.
Yep, and I'm 5'3". So,
You got people with France. It's awesome.
Yep. Paul's got a really, really awesome 3D printing channel, and he's done a full Iron Man suit. And had a really good Iron Man suit for April Fool's.
Joe Paints is real. The prophecy was true. I like it.
I shared, so I made, as kind of a joke, and I shared it with the patrons, I made a Odin Makes trading card. I made just one. And it was him airbrushing something, and the card just said Odin Makes and Joe Paints.
I like it.
Because it's the truth.
Maybe we
It's the
need to
truth.
make a t-shirt with that.
Okay. Oh, you need to be on a t-shirt? We can do that.
Eh.
Yeah. Which,
Hey.
by the way, Odin has some great T-shirts that I didn't even know existed, like that Mighty Foeman
Mighty Foeman Odin Makes is a
Right.
t-shirt.
is
Yes.
a T-shirt. You could get that logo. That's awesome.
Yep.
And then also the Godzilla
and the
one?
Godzilla, the Toho logo, yes, that
Yeah.
one's on there, as well as just the basic Odin Makes logo.
Yeah, so
And there will be the Marvel one that Nicole helped me produce. There will be a Marvel logo shirt. So
Ben and Lynch just donated. What is that?
Euros.
Euros? Okay. I'm so
Metric money.
not cultured. €2. Apparently, Ben and Lynch lost a bet. So in Discord. So
Aw.
if you want to lose bets in Discord as well on the Patreon only Discord, become a patron on Patreon.
Yep.
We have a lot of fun up there. So
yeah, it's
Yes,
turned into a whole
and-
community.
it has, and these two are both active on the Discord as well.
Yes.
I'm somewhat active sometimes.
Toby,
Usually.
however, is still struggling with the keyboard, so he doesn't say much.
You know, William Connors also lost in Discord and gave you $10. So,
Oh, wow, I'm liking these bets.
Yeah.
Maybe we should check out what's going on Discord.
What's next? What's
Right.
shoe sizes?
So apparently a new Loki trailer came out today.
Oh yeah, I watched that like 8 times, including on slow mo.
Oh, I need
For a
to
while,
go
I
back.
thought Valkyrie was in it, but it's not her. It's someone else.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, because I was way excited there for a moment.
Alright, before you officially tighten up, can you scoot back a little bit? And then I'm gonna center you. There you go.
I thought it was kind of twisting there.
Oh, it totally was, but I was letting it be until we laced it. Laced
Okay.
it.
Well, if we need to, I can get the staple gun.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Oculus
You don't need
2003 asked, I've seen a USB handheld airbrush device advertised. No idea the quality. I've seen those advertised as well.
USB?
Yeah, USB. So you,
So it's like
it's
5
got,
volt powered.
So it's an airbrush with a compressor together. And so the compressor is like attached to the airbrush.
That
So
sounds
does
like
it
the
also
old
give the
Crayola blow
spattery?
pens.
What's that?
Does it also do the spattery? Because you
I don't
don't
know.
have a compressor tank to give a solid stream.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
don't know.
getting a...
So I've seen those advertised on Facebook. I don't know how good they are. If you are adventurous, feel free to try it, but I have never tried one.
Keep in mind you're making a Wish purchase. And
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
My personal experience with buying things off of Facebook advertisements have been,
Less than stellar?
yeah, the quality hasn't always been great. So
now, trust me, when it comes to cosplay and you're putting stuff together, how long we've been spending doing this lacing, this is normal.
Paul Frankovich lost a bet in Discord again.
What?
So
I'm enjoying this Discord thing.
yeah, $1.99.
$1.99.
Yep.
So next week,
Hey, have you got
definitely going to be
350?
trying to do a pre-stream for Discord. So we'll have an unlisted video that'll be available for the members of the Discord to be able to watch us and interact with us before we go fully live. So that's another benefit that the Discord members get is
Patreon members.
Patreon members get is private streams.
So we got people who are requesting, Diego Lugo requests Time to Spam, or the Demon Killer of Black Clover. Demon Killer from Black Clover. I'm not familiar with that. What kind of a weapon is that?
I think I've heard the name.
Is it a
Black
sword?
Clover.
Black Clover is, I think, an anime, right?
I think so, yeah. But I really don't know. So
And then somebody was asking about Alistair's staff from Hasbin Hotel.
okay. Had a number of people at the swap meet this weekend talking about Alice of Madness Returns props,
Okay.
which I haven't played the games, but I love the artwork.
So apparently it's a sword.
Okay.
The Demon Killer is a sword. Okay. We love making swords, so.
I think you can make a sword, right?
I think I can probably make a sword.
Dragonstorm81 just followed you and Felicia on Instagram.
Oh, right on.
And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Next Grade Gunpla. There we go. Can't even remember my own Instagram.
Because you are professional.
Right. Yeah. I'll type that into the chat.
And then Toby and Bruno have their own Instagram as well, which is
Toby loves Bruno.
Toby Loves Bruno.
Yeah. Because Bruno heard we were getting all dressed up today, and he got all dressed up
Yeah,
today.
he's got 3 tails now. He's
So
got a tail coat and
can
a
I get a
tail.
spell check on Toby Loves Bruno right here?
Toby loves Bruno. Yep.
Excellent.
So Bruno,
Do
he's
we
all
do we
dressed
have
up all
any
today.
other Instagrams you want me to throw on here?
I don't think so.
All right.
But
Yeah, no.
yay for interactions.
Here you guys go.
So the best part about having dogs on the table, dogs want to look at us, right? Because it's faces, faces, dogs want to connect with us. They have no concept they're pointing their hind end at the camera. So
Poor doggies.
so we've got them laced up in the
Over your head.
okay, here comes the clamshell, so do the Superman pose.
With these? Oh.
There you go.
Is what you guys call the clamshell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It fits.
It
Well,
fits.
We did do a test fitting.
We did
so.
do a test video before that fit.
So we knew that it would-ish.
Yeah.
We were hoping.
With much fewer eyelets this time.
Right?
You know, I might be able to just use the excess from these to do the belt. Because I got it cinched up, and I think I've got enough here that I can just
Yeah,
lace the belt together.
Ooh, the 3D maneuver gear from Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be cool.
Just the jacket alone, that's a good one to make, because it's the jackets for the garrison. Yeah.
I
Right.
always liked when I got those weird special requests from Smosh. Can you make this jacket for this guy? Oh, okay.
We need to make a gag where Aquaman gets all biologically excited looking at National Geographic with a dolphin.
Oh yeah, you remember that one?
Oh yeah, oh boy I do.
You know when props and costumes overlap.
Oh yeah.
Your elbow's right where I'm trying to lace.
I will move my arms wherever I need to move my. You let me know.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm probably actually lace these up a little tighter.
I keep unlacing my lacing.
Yeah, I was almost done. That's I'm looking at the clamshell. Yeah, it's got a pretty good gap at
Bruno's
the
trying to
top.
get that.
Oh yeah, don't let him do that. Alright, I'm laced all the way closed.
It was all the way close again. I am not. I will do that.
Are you close?
I am close. I am.
Okay.
Somebody wants to make a T-shirt that says, "Guess what, Bruno butt."
Done.
He does have the cutest little swirlies on his rear, but
So anybody out there who is a bit of a
Swirl.
cartoonist, graphic designer, want to make the cartoon portion of that?
okay. So
Train. No train cam today. Sorry guys.
you only had a trim cam that once.
Oh, I had a
but-
train cam the once. Yeah.
But
Back when the laptop was working, the laptop decided to not stop working, and so that kind of killed train cam. Because all we were doing was tapping into the security cameras of the building. Let me just cut over to our Google Nest live stream and live feed. And oh look, it's the back parking lot with the train in the upper left corner.
Tucking extra strings up in there.
Odin's slow.
I just had to do this professionally for years and years and years, and next person needs to get laced up. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna tuck your strings here too.
Yeah.
This is Felicia, off to the laces.
So, pauldrons are next.
Pauldrons
let me
are next.
tighten these two.
I'm just doing the belt now, so I'm
All right.
almost done over here.
No worries. I didn't tie the upper shoulders. If you wanted to get
Okay,
that knotted.
I can do that.
Okay. Which side is which? We're not even having our reference photos out.
The one with this is the right shoulder.
I am going to pull up. No, I'm not because I don't know how to.
You click the thing.
I clicked the thing. Here it is. I am going to pull up this picture.
Ooh.
And how do I put up the picture?
You want to move over to the. Oh, you got it there. Oh, you got it all set. You just have to hit the little still
Yeah.
button.
Still?
Yep.
Okay. And then there's.
Oh, then cut. Right.
Then cut. Okay, so this is our reference photo for everybody at home of kind of what we're basing this off of. Geralt of Riviera, even though
Rivia.
technically Rivia.
Rivia.
It sounds like they. Oh, I used to live off of La Riviera.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, all right, and then camera one, cut. So that's kind of what we're working on. Granted, he has a different undershirt, but
Right, but
We're working on it. So,
it's still an accurate undershirt.
if he is looking at me, then I believe
Go ahead and turn and look at her.
this goes on this side and this goes on this side. Is that correct, Odin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so.
Sorry. Nope. It's this way because this is the front.
Yeah, this should be the right side.
Yeah.
The one of the studs should be the right side.
Yeah, I know. I always just overthink it.
Now the when we did this, we did it on the we put the Velcro on with
Yeah, that's why we should have put it across this way.
yeah.
Look, you have more Velcro and we can fix that right now.
That's true. We can.
That is not the end of the world. Actually, hold on. I think I can fix it right now. This is just super glue.
You ready to huff contact cement?
I'll grab the contact.
That's not the first time someone's asked me that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm joking.
You have it all over there, sorry.
That's all right. You can run away if you want. Fortunately, I stepped on Bruno's tail. But
No, that was Toby.
excuse me, Toby's tail.
Yeah, no, Toby is totally in the way. Alright, I need my box. I can't reach. There you go.
I do not need to do the Captain Morgan thing on your box. That's for sure. I keep setting my foot on it because it's just here. Hold a sword.
You
I've
want
got
a sword? I got
No,
a
I'm
sword.
saying, how would you hold the sword? I'm like,
Well, when it's video game armor, it's nice because you just turn no clip off, and then it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also the whole overheating of actually wearing isn't an issue.
so, you have to really, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, so we need to put it across here to have it multiple versus. Thank you.
You guys
There
want
is
me
a-
to get Erendite down?
No,
Not
No.
Okay.
no.
No, it's a little oversized. But there is a green screen here in the building, and imagine if we tried really hard, really quick, you get some cell phone photos of yourself against a green screen, and I think you know how to do the rest if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Do you want to hand me those scissors? Awesome. So this is live. We make live mistakes.
Yep. So we're still crafting. This too is normal. Had a friend I was helping this weekend putting together a Luke Jedi for Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And did some real last minute lightsaber work and belt work, and still morning of the con having to run out and find, I wasn't there for this part, but they had to run out and find safety pins at CVS Pharmacy, and it took a number of tries because it was Easter Sunday morning to find safety pins, because he's got the main robe he's wearing, but underneath it it's like this double Jedi robe that's just the little it's not full shirts, it's just dickies, and so you
Yeah,
gotta
I was gonna
safety
say
pin
we
everything
usually
down.
we used pleated straps,
Yeah.
sashes for Jedis. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yep.
Because multiple robes are heavy and hot and annoying
Uh-huh.
and expensive and unnecessary when you could do the same thing with just a little strap.
Actually, there's a picture of that Luke on my Instagram. I took a picture with a bunch of Mandalorians and Luke Skywalker standing right in the middle.
So Captain Seabones,
Captain Seabones. Oh, hey! Jack Sparrow's compass would be nice.
and he donated $20.
$20. Thank you, Captain Seabones.
Next week we're gonna do our Stitch and Bitch, where we look at all the requests and we start figuring out what we're gonna do next.
So I don't know how far away from the mic she is, but next week's plan is Stitch and Bitch. So next week we're going to maybe do something really minor like paint by numbers or something, but it's going to be mostly talking with you guys next week, but figuring out what the next thing is.
Wet towel
You're a towel!
also donated.
Oh yeah? Oh wow, SEK 50. Nice. What do you think about crafting the Clydehemeth Moor from Team Fortress 2? I'd have to look that up. The closest I've come from anything from Team Fortress is a sandwich.
Okay. I wanna pick which side his scar is on.
However, I have played a lot of Team Fortress and Team Fortress 2.
It looks like his scar's on the left side. Odin, are you
What?
scar on left side?
Yeah, because that's not a mirror, so it looks like the right side, so that'd be the left side.
the side that doesn't have the dots on the thing, and it starts as if up at his forehead and goes down below his cheek.
Right. Did you need the full razor knife or a hobby knife, or how you can do the
So
scar?
I have a sword,
That could work too.
and we're going to just slice gently.
I've got a blade scraper that goes on the end of the heat gun, so you heat that up, and it should actually be a little less blood.
Okay, cool. But for now, I'm going to start with a layer of Maron called Rigid. How do you pronounce that?
I think it's collodion.
Collodion. Yeah.
Although I can't pronounce it.
Scarring liquid. So.
It's a liquid makeup made specifically for scars, and what happens is it shrinks as it dries. And because it does that, it pulls the skin in and is a really, really good base for the beginning of scars. If you want to do your makeup right, you need to come back with a darker foundation and put it on over it, so you kind of finish the effect, and it's not just the dimension, but the dimension works.
Yeah, I'm going to start by putting on a few layers. So I got the very first layer on. While Odin is fixing this glue, I figured we could get some glue on his face going.
Yeah.
And get that kind of dried, because more layers we put on, the more and more defined that scar's going to be.
And just to warn you, rigid collodion does have a little bit of a fume to it. It's got a little bit of a smell, and
You probably
it
can't
never
smell it over
really.
that, but-
You probably can't smell it. It never really bothered me, but I know that some people it makes their eye water. It can make their eyes water. So
It just feels like cold,
it feels like cold, yeah.
and then it just doesn't stop feeling like a little bit of cold.
Right. No.
Yeah.
But when it dries, you'll feel the tension, and the longer you wear it, the more you'll feel little sections break.
Yeah.
Lovely.
For productions anymore, for real movies, it's all silicone and
This
sculpted.
is old
and-
school. This is just
Yeah, this is
Halloween makeup.
stage makeup. So this is something that any theatrical makeup place around you is going to carry this.
B. Zach says, "Hi, Odin, Joe, Felicia, and mystery guest."
Hello, Mr.
Javier.
This is Javier.
I'm going to start whiting out your beard.
Yeah.
This is just Maron hair white. Again,
Sweet. Hello, Vizak.
good makeup, good stage makeup.
Yeah, Mayron is.
I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a bib while I do this part. There you go.
Now you knew what you're getting into, right? Because you're going to work almost immediately after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's fun.
All scarred and painted.
All scarred and painted. It's nothing like being a Witcher the day after Easter.
What happened to you?
Hey guys, the last 3 days were real rough.
Every Halloween I come into work in something weird.
Oh,
I
okay.
did,
So they're all totally used to it.
Yeah, I did a luchador mask once, but I did it like how they did back in like the 70s films, with like they just have a suit on and a luchador mask.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they were. Another guy came dressed as like the Wii U yoga.
Oh, the Wii U yoga
Yeah, the
instructor,
Wii U yoga instructor,
the fitness
yeah.
instructor,
Uh-huh.
with the white morph suit and.
Not the he was wearing very little.
Ian from Smosh at one point started dating, and then in one episode started dating and then married the Wii Fit instructor.
I was the Wii Fit instructor.
Oh wow! Okay, forgot about that.
Yeah, no, because it was faceless, so it was just, I often
Right.
was just the faceless person. But yeah, I remember that.
I remember having to put together the wedding arch with all the flowers on it. Lindsay did most of the actual decoration, but I remember putting together the physical portion of it. But she actually made it pretty.
Right?
I
You
just made it there.
structurally
Yeah.
sound. Yeah.
Jack of all trades says $2. We lost the bet, so I'm donating $2.
What was this bet? You have not checked your Patreon.
I have not checked my Patreon.
I'll go on to Discord.
I bet you anything they're betting on how long it is until I check the Discord.
Yeah, well, you're not, so I am.
Okay, good. Either that or they're trying to pay off Johnny the Paperboy from Better Off Dead.
Oh my $2.
Alright, I'm going to trade sides. So
Didn't that kid go off a cliff?
Yes. Once he started going down the, I can't remember the name of the. It was this part of the movie was Crazy Ski Run because it's an '80s movie, right? So skiing was everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what was it called? I don't remember. I just remember.
Whether the K-12?
Yeah, it was a K-12.
All right,
Gates
so
well?
Yeah.
the bet
Yes.
was Felicia's height.
Oh, the bet was Felicia's
Yep,
height.
The bet was Felicia's height.
Well, look, she's about the same height as me.
Yep.
And I think I told you guys in Discord before, I'm 5'12".
I thought you were taller than me.
I don't think so.
Huh. Somehow I thought you were like 6'2".
It's been a while, but I don't think so. My son's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
6'8", something like that. It's like duck doorways.
You fed that boy well.
Apparently. Faker Maker Prop says 5'12", 6 feet. But yeah, no, Johnny the Paperboy, the Widowmaker. What is it? Because Lane Myers is at the top of the mountain trying to psych himself up about skiing down this mountain, and his buddy's up there too saying, "Dude, people die down there. When you die, you're not really sick. It's like really sick, you know."
Here.
He did too, very similar, right? Because in Better Off Dead, he also wants to ski because his girlfriend dumped him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Quinn Madden says, "Hi Odin, I finally found time to drop in and see a live stream. Love the videos. Hello, Quentin. Thank you." Or Quinn. I'm saying Quentin. Sorry, Quinn.
It's a very Santa Claus thing going.
Yeah. Laris Gallery. Ooh. Laris Gallery. Gal Iron. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. "Hey Odin, I got to see Godzilla vs. Kong on Friday and thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked how they controlled Mechagodzilla. Any favorite parts that stand out to you?" I did get to go see it. It was the first movie I saw in the theaters after the quarantine. Joe and I went to go see the last showing at IMAX. I think I told you guys that last week.
Yeah, you're officially vaccinated. You can be like part of society again.
Well, I'm half-assed. I got my first vaccination.
It's a start.
It's a start. It's like everything else. It's half-assed. What was my favorite part?
Can I have a paper towel?
I think it is a little more generic. I think my favorite part was the fact that the final battle of the entire movie was in the frickin' daytime and it was well lit. And I like the fact that oftentimes in these giant monster movies, I mean, they're supposed to be huge and massive, and I get it, and it's normal that they hit a building and it falls down because that's very dramatic and fun. The two are grappling and fighting and bashing each other up against buildings where the sides crumble, but the whole building doesn't fall over because they're now these massive skyscrapers. And I thought all that was really neat. So I really enjoyed the final. Yeah, I really enjoyed the final battle scene.
Can you turn this way so I can get that other mustache section?
Yep. Overall, the Kong storyline was great. I had no problems with the human characters and the human story. There's a little bit with Mr. Bookwriter all of a sudden knowing how to work all this advanced tech. But whatever, you got to move the story on. You don't want to pay too many people. So the Kong story was kind of fun and really well fleshed out. The Godzilla story, the Godzilla people story, I think the best description is one of those bumbling 80s kids adventure films. But not nearly as well written. But I went for big monsters, destroying big things, and you know what I got?
Big monsters
destroying big things. Love the fact that they built the Truman Dome over Kong Skull Island. Spoilers! That's right in the beginning.
It's a good fight too.
It is actually a good fight.
Every time they fight, they get into it.
Yeah, that's true. And they get into it a couple of times. It isn't like this one and done.
Yeah.
Alright. Open your mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
I got it.
they fight, and Kong barely gets away from it all, and goes on this massive adventure to get Stormbreaker, and then comes back, and they fight again, and yeah, it's really good.
I like the Mechagodzilla slamming Godzilla's face through every window.
Right? Now, overall, this was Joe's opinion, and I have to totally agree. There wasn't enough Japanese design influence in Mechagodzilla. It was kind of like Mechagodzilla, the Roblox version. And the back looked great. I mean, the thrusters, they added all the little elements that Mechagodzilla is supposed to have, except he's a bunch of squares. At least he wasn't a bunch of IMAX, but it was just, which is my opinion of the 2000 Mechagodzilla, where he's all bulbous. Whatever. I like the one that looks like a steam locomotive with all the rivets, so what is my opinion worth?
The one that had a man in it?
The one that had a man in it? Yeah, right. Instead of a motion capture suit. Kuro's Iron Cry donated £5, and it says, "Hey Odin, loving the costume. Thank you," with Gur as your icon. Avatar, that's the word I'm looking for. "I seem to remember you said you liked 40k Warhammer in a previous stream." Oh yeah, played a lot of it. Have you seen Ted? He's streaming, or I think he's done now, but
Alright, let me get your
tomorrow
eyeballs.
he'll stream again. He's painting up a Space Marine helmet. Evil Ted. Any chance of a Terminator build? So,
Kind of have to finish.
a 40k Terminator armor would be a little bit bulkier and very similar looking, kind of, to just making Bumblebee from the Transformers. I mean, the 40k Terminators are huge. Honestly, I played a lot of Space Hulk. That was one of the ones I enjoyed. It had a better defined rule set than kind of the open rules of Rogue Trader and some of the earlier 40k rules. So, and it was a lot easier for me and my one friend to just play 40k to play Space Hulk and have fun. So, not against it. Not immediate plans, but yeah.
It's on the list.
It is on the list. I've had Bolt Gun and Power Glove and a few other things on the list for a while. Fireball, Odin Makes. Can you make a Lucha Libre mask?
I've made those before.
I'm sure you have. I've worn the green and gold one. There's a specific guy that has, there's a few of them probably, but just the way the designs were when I was doing Play TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore, for the first year, I think, that I wore that mask every time we were streaming. Elon Gross says, "I followed you on Instagram 10 minutes ago. Thank you. Enjoy the pictures."
Right close.
Okay, this is a good question. Bruzen Athuntuk. So I'm sure I said that horribly wrong because I pretend I can read the names from Cthulhu, but anyway, if that's not a name of Cthulhu, that's your actual real name, and I really apologize for making that nasty. Hey Odin, does the skin tension created by the scar makeup hurt for those with sensitive skin?
Maybe.
Maybe. The
Test section somewhere that's not sensitive before you do it.
correct. Definitely. Hey, it's 1 o'clock, and you know what happens at 1 o'clock on occasion?
We get mail?
We get mail, and John, somebody who isn't been on the live stream, just carried in. John, the postman's here. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers. Look, I think my stuffed boa constrictor showed up. I spilled my duct tape coffee. Shipping from Logan Graphic Products. I know what this is and why it's a big box. Okay, cool.
That sounds exciting. Let me get this on, and then I will clear up some of my mess.
So let me grab my Cos Tools knife to open up this box.
Let's not spill this.
What's up? Right. Last week you spilled the black stuff. You don't want to spill the white stuff today?
This week, yeah.
So what'd you get?
What I got is more cosplay tools. It's a big box because it comes with a couple of big rulers. But they have a new, smaller ruler. Sweet! I got a shirt.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas! This is the unceremonious. Am I even cut off? No, I'm still on sponge print frame. This is the not as exciting. Just dump everything on the table unpacking.
Hey, do you have a package from Jerry Rig Props?
I haven't checked the
P.O. box yet.
P.O. box in a couple of weeks, I think.
Okay.
So I might.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'll have to check it.
Oh dear. Okay. So no, I don't have one today. Thank you, Jerry. Cos Tools is revamping, or Logan Products is revamping their Cos Tools line, and they are specifically branding the cosplay tools all red. So what they've done is they sent a full set of the tools in the new red color. So this is really kind of fun because this means I've got
Now a blue
duplicates
set and
now
a red set?
and a red set, and there's at least one piece that's new.
And it's the circle cutter.
It's a circle cutter. The one I got is blue, and mine is starting to squeak. So hopefully this one won't.
Yes, no, I'm always jealous of this, but it seems like such a big thing that I don't want to invest in my own yet. When I can steal yours.
There you, yes. This is one of my favorites. This is a straight cutter. You put a blade into the end. I know I don't have a close-up camera, I'm sorry. You put a blade into the end, and then you can set how deep it's going to cut, and you press this down, and it goes to that depth. But the additional thing with this, it has 2 notches on the side here that lines up with the rulers that they make, the little channel ruler. So you set it on there,
Saw guide.
and it is totally a guide for making a straight cut. And I like it a lot.
This was designed by somebody who's had to use,
Yes.
who's cut foam.
Very specifically, this was designed by people who have to make architectural models with foam core where it's vital you make 90-degree cuts. And they realized that the tools are workable with EVA foam. And so that's why it's being branded with red and everything to separate it from the architectural tools, because there's a couple of specific tools for working with foam core that don't really work with the EVA foam.
Interesting.
They have one where you do the cut and it cuts through the top layer of, if you don't know what foam core is, it's a couple of pieces of really good illustration board with about a 3 millimeter layer of styrofoam or similar foam in between the two. So it's very rigid and you can easily draw or paint on either side. When you just cut it on 90 degrees and glue it together, you get that foam core exposed, the core of the foam exposed on one of the corners, right? So this special tool that I'm talking about, when you cut it, you depress it, one side cuts through the top layer of the foam core and just through the foam, and then there's a secondary knife, I think, that just helps to plane the foam off of the other piece of the other piece you're cutting out, right? So you end up with an L cut. You've got a full piece that then drops to just the sheet of paper that goes out the width of of a piece of foam core. So when you glue the 2 corners together, you've got paper that goes all the way to the ends. You don't have that exposed side of a box look, which I thought was that was really long-winded, but I thought that was a really cool tool.
No, but it makes sense because,
Yeah.
you know, when you have the right tools, the job goes a lot easier.
It goes a lot easier. So the new things, I think that it's in this particular line. Here's the whole small hole cutters. I use these all the time.
Are they
now
between sizes, or are they the same sizes you have last time?
They're the same sizes as last time. I actually talked to the guy saying, hey, can we get some between sizes? Can we get some more sizes of these?
Because circles are amazing, but there's
Right.
so many different sizes of them.
So they've had the 30-inch ruler. This is 30, right?
That looks...
32. So they've had the 32-inch ruler for a while. Now they've made one that's more like
That's
20. So they have a smaller, easier to use ruler. Because I have on occasion found this to be weird to use with a smaller
desk
piece.
size.
Desk size. So yeah, thank you, Cos Tools. This is cool. I will be wearing the shirt soon, and I get to do a video about this stuff.
Yay! Yeah.
Let me just throw it away now.
Because, you know,
Circle.
red is the new blue.
Red is the new blue.
So things that we're missing here on the chat that we're doing on Discord.
Right.
So the fun stuff that we do on Discord. So we're past trying to figure out what Felicia's height is and making bets on that. Instead,
She's about that tall.
we're all sharing our beards and not beards. So.
Oh, okay.
So become a patron. Share your beard.
Yes.
It's a good time.
So the new bet is, how long is Felicia's beard?
I've been growing it out.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, well, his face is white now.
Yeah.
Card.
White and scarred. No, yeah, you got the makeup going. That's pretty cool.
White and scarred.
White and scarred. So a few streams ago, I dropped my mirror and broke it. So I apologize. I don't have a mirror back here for you. But if you want to do your
Camera.
phone,
Well,
yeah.
if you guys trade sides, your scar side will be on camera side as opposed to your not scar side.
All right.
Oh yeah, huh. I'm on.
So if you go on this side where Toby is,
And then people can see my scar.
yeah, your scar's right here. But I'm still got to darken it a little bit, and I was going to give you a little bit of black around your eyes just to...
Make those eyes dreamy.
Dirty, gross, Geralty, like you beat up a monster.
This is what I'm gonna look like in like 20 years.
20 years. I'll give you a couple months.
Well, now that you're on the internet, yeah, a couple months.
A couple months.
Yeah. So you have black facial hair and black eyebrows, and this is called Hair White from Maron. It's not perfect, but it wasn't that bad.
And somebody said that it must take a lot of willpower to not scratch the beard. No, it feels regular. I'm actually trying not to like touch things with my beard because it feels like it's not there.
Yeah, it's on the beard, not on his face so much because I put it on with a mascara wand. And it is kind of flaking off a little bit. That's why I have these on here till it's drier. But there is also a hair wax that Maron makes. This is not the wax. It's more liquidy because I figured it was going to go on his eyebrows and facial hair more than a wig. So it's not as sticky as the wax, but the wax is also an option, which may work better on the beard. I don't know. First time trying it. I don't hate it. So, yeah. Here, we can get this other arm on.
So people were talking about, go ahead, I'll just stand behind you over here. People were talking about it must be difficult not to scratch your beard. Something that I learned one of the classes I took in community college was theatrical makeup. And then I met friends there and started doing Rocky Horror Picture Show, which also led to making all sorts of crazy props. One of the things that we figured out, you've got full face paint on. And of course now your nose itches, right? You just want to do this, but you can't do that because you ruin it. You take your paintbrush, your makeup brush, and the ball end of it, you can touch where it itches. And you put pressure on it, and the itch will go away, and you haven't disturbed your makeup.
That's why you get the long nails and you do this.
Yep.
It itches.
And I'm sure like car keys would work too, so you don't have a paintbrush because you're on the con floor. If you still got your key, you could probably eliminate the need to scratch your face without ruining your makeup.
Yeah. But definitely 2020 has taught me how much I touch my face.
Uh-huh.
We've got white splatters all over this thing.
It's demon blood.
Texture, right?
Texture. It's deadite blood.
Deadites.
Just till it's drier, because there's lots of specks.
And this whiteout, it's used a lot for hair as well. You can easily get the Reed Richards look using this whiteout, this hair whiteout. It washes right out with shampoo. It's not a big deal. It doesn't require anything special.
Yeah, I was planning on using this gray wig that has this darker headpiece and putting the whiteout in it, just so that it had some tone and some grossness, you know, some layers.
Right, but this isn't the one you're going to use?
No, because we have a perfect one from Thorcules.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So, we need the... There you go, Odin.
Well, there's a
you have it
clip
on
in there.
backwards.
Do
the
I?
clip goes on the front.
Nope.
Yeah.
I look great
Oh,
looking
you
at the
got
back.
There it is. You have it right.
I
Sorry.
thought I had the bang clip. There's a banana clip or something here.
Oh yeah, that's just a clip.
Okay.
There you go.
Vinyl, the devil's material.
There you go. Yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we love it so much. As much as we hate vinyl, it's an amazing material. Okay, so
Well, the vinyl is the devil's material just because
nothing glues to it.
nothing glues to it, nothing paints to it. Rattle can spray paint never dries on it.
No.
Yeah, so working with it, you need some specialized chemicals, most of which are a lot of fun to breathe, so you end up wearing respirators. But when you use that, you can get what you want pretty nicely.
Somebody asked how many cosplays do I do. I do not cosplay. I used to work at a costume shop, and we played a lot there. And I loved wearing the outfits. Just, you know, be like marketing, but it's not marketing. I'm just playing around, and I would wear intricate costumes. So I've basically done almost any. I've been the Hamburglar. That one was fun. I went to Halloween. Hamburglar was handing out cheeseburgers to people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Decades had too realistic of a CHP officer.
Right, you probably got in trouble for it.
No, but we
Oh,
made
yeah.
some people very nervous at a party.
It was
Okay.
a full, I did chips. Right?
Oh,
I did
okay.
chips. Yeah, I did Eric Estrada, and I
Yeah.
went and he had a legitimate jacket with like badges and everything. And I went to a party. Nobody trusted any Halloween. You want to be the scariest thing on Halloween? Be a cop. Everybody knows. The party stopped when I walked in. I was like, "Hi guys, who's got a beard?" Like,
All right, thumbs.
well,
Oh, you can't.
I can't.
Here.
Uh-oh.
No, that's. Oh, that is the problem. Is that the problem? No,
Yeah.
that's not the problem.
All right. Face me.
Thumbs or can index fingers work, or is it only thumbs?
No, it
Index. Here you go.
There you go. All right, turn around so I can.
Turn it around.
I guess not.
Dee Dee Hart, who helped create and name the Bumble Scorpion character, just says, Bumble Scorpion! Hello, I'm Bumble Scorpion! So at the end of some of the Mechagodzilla videos, I've taken the Bumblebee helmet and I put the Scorpion mask on for Mortal Kombat and a pair of goggles that I made for Burning Man years ago. So yeah, Bumble Scorpion's kind of becoming this character. He didn't go to the con, but...
Who made it to the con?
Mechagodzilla made it to the con.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I brought the Mechagodzilla on my C-stand and had him set up, and lots of pictures taken with Mechagodzilla. But Bumble Scorpion will probably make it to some cons in the future because I love the idea of a megalomaniacal cyborg villain who is so bumbling and inept, doesn't actually get anything done, but his ego doesn't let him think that that's wrong or that that's what's happening, something like that. It's a character development.
It's all villains.
We
Oh
have
wow, hey.
a kind of a Witcher costume going on-ish.
Wait, has he gone to the school yet? To the wolf school yet, or whatever that was the name of the school?
It's the Witcher 3, so he
Care
already
more.
has a scar on his face.
Gotcha. There's an emblem that he wears on his he's got a pendant that he wears on his chest.
Okay, we gotta add the pendant.
Wolf school, care
The
more.
wolf school.
You are too tall.
There.
And
Okay,
I
so-
can't step on Toby. Can you kick that over? Awesome.
Did you bring a specific pendant that we're supposed to be attaching this to?
Oh yeah, that's in my purse.
Oh, okay, well, no. I'll let you get that.
I'm still over here messing
I'm
with
not
his
gonna take your
haircut.
purse.
Kind of doing your hair. Let me see. Turn and face me for a second so I can straighten this out. Can you straighten your head? Well,
It's getting put on.
you're looking sort of witchery.
All four pieces are so attached to the double plate. I might actually have 4 walls in a couple hours.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Okay.
Bumble Scorpion.
Bumble Scorpion.
That's a lot of Bumble Scorpions.
There's a lot of Bumble Scorpions.
Madine called. He wants his fake beard back.
Oh, General Madine. General
Madine.
Madine is the one of the rebel generals from Return of the Jedi. So
There
you
we
had
go.
Mon Mothma, who actually gave the full explanation of how the Death Star blows up, but Madine is the fellow who introduced her and brought her out to her the presentation. And yeah, totally a General Madine beard. He had an action figure. Mon
Did he
Mothma
really?
didn't for some reason. Yeah, I mean back in the 80s anyway. Yeah, there was a General Madine action figure, but they didn't make Mon Mothma.
I really I'm liking how gnarly this scar is turning out.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that a great scar?
it is, and it's got there's a little tiny bit of pull on his lower eyelid that really helps sells it.
Yes, I
Yes.
love scarring
Now
people.
you've got one bit of your own hair in your eye. Are you feeling that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one's actually glued in place now. That happens.
Gotten used to it. I think the only thing that really bugs me makeup wise is where's that eye? The one they put on your eyelashes?
Oh, we're gonna do
Oh,
that.
mascara?
That one, yeah, that one.
Okay. Well, that one's next. He gets the super long
Yay.
My Little Pony eyelashes now, right?
Oh, look it! I solved a Rubik's Cube today.
Oh, wow, look at that. How blingy. This is incredibly light for a Rubik's Cube. It's like it's not official.
Does it even move?
Yes, it does.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's-
but now I've messed it up.
Yes, but it's
How will we ever solve it?
it's unsolvable.
It's,
Okay, so will this even be long enough? I don't think it's gonna hit quite in the right spot.
so we're going to have to tie some...
We'll do a tie on the back of it,
okay.
but this needs to go right here. That's a much better size.
Yeah, that looks right.
That's the right size.
Uh, I will hit the focus assist on camera 2, and maybe we'll get a bit of a close-up.
Okay. So, focus assist.
Camera 2, take.
I don't think it did what you thought it was.
Oh, I didn't?
No.
Oh. It didn't?
Push 2
Push 2.
and then cut. Nope.
No, well, it should... Oh, I see. No, it did.
Oh.
We're not looking at program.
Okay. But there we go. That's the right size. I think it looks really good. This was the one we printed out. That was
Right.
just a little too tiny.
Go ahead and hold them side by side because there's only a 20% difference. So, sorry, it's kind of dark on dark. You know, so much cosplay is black.
Right? Well, let's get an even darker one in here.
There we are. And so this is the metal one that came with the borrowed costume.
Which is
And
not
it's,
bad.
It's a really nice piece, and it is exactly the same size as our first 3D
Well,
printed
look
piece.
at that.
Right? So,
That's beautiful.
gotta just get this on a little bit of a cord, and then we can get that hung. I had a piece over here.
Somebody says that's a drastic transformation. It's cosplay.
So, you can go to work wearing the full thing?
I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
It'll be soup by the time you're ready for your lunch break.
Um,
Oh, what's the blue one say?
What's the blue one say? Zach McDonald says, can you make Yang Zhao Long's Ember Cilias from RWBY?
Oh, for Ruby? Okay.
Ruby.
I keep getting to Santa. I think the same thing.
Santa?
Definitely Santa. Like Evil Santa.
Evil Santa's like
Yeah.
a Witcher Santa?
Yeah. Somebody even has a song.
Is there a Witcher Santa song?
No, somebody
Toss a
put it
coin to
down.
your Santa?
They say you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is going to stab you out your eye. I might.
So which tape would you, I was just gonna do this
What
to
you
get
want?
it to stick.
Oh, okay.
However you want to stick it,
Oh, right,
I'll let you handle it. But I was just gonna put a piece of gaff tape on the back because that's kind of the point we're at.
Right. Well, gaff tape went with me to the con, so it's in a box in the other room.
Didn't make it back.
No, it's here. It's just in
Oh.
a box in the other room. Here's a
Yes.
piece of Gorilla duct tape. How's that?
Perfect. Let me.
It wouldn't be cosplay if there wasn't duct tape involved.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It also wouldn't be, shooting if there wasn't gaff tape or duct tape involved. There's so many of the Smosh props that only had to look good from one angle for 15 seconds. And if you turned them over, it was just gaff tape and hot glue and yesterday's newspaper.
well, we've done full costumes out of gaff tape too.
Yeah.
Remember the tribute? I volunteer as tribute. The Hunger Games.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
when we did Hunger Games, we did one of the soldiers that needed to see his front little piece of his face in the shot to make it look like the shot from the movie.
Okay.
And that whole face piece thing was built out of gaff tape.
Sweet.
Ryan Todd was like, I need it to look like this. And he's like, just give me some tape.
We can do this. Do
So-
we want to cut the lens
Yeah.
off so it's not the Western Laredo thing?
Yeah, we're not going to do a bolo tie here. I just
Bolo
wanted
tie,
to make
okay.
sure had some adjustability before I committed.
All right.
Not that we're fully
Do-
committed.
Do you need more tape, or is you?
No, that's good. I just wanted to make sure it's the right size.
All right.
I'll let you chop.
Oh.
So, what do you guys think? This is pretty much the costume. We don't have gloves because we didn't build gloves, sorry. But his armor.
There is a sword, even though it is a Lord of the Rings sword. It is a sword.
We have Lord of the Rings, or which is this Game of Thrones?
Yeah, you got White Wolf or
Matches your face.
We brothers.
Well, hold on. I want to see if this will actually hold a sword real quick.
we're not on two,
My
right?
silver and my steel.
Yeah, but you can't see it sticking out of your shoulder. There you go. And
People want to ask me what I would dress up at. I want to do Krusty the Clown so bad.
Oh.
That's one I've been dying to do for like the longest time.
Right.
Is Krusty the Clown. I don't know how to do it. Like I want to make it like good.
you want to do him justice?
It's not just justice. It's just I want to kind of, just not be scary because if you do it too good, it could be a little bit freaky to see what
Right.
a real Krusty would look like. But I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's funny is I keep thinking about Sideshow Bob's hair, but
And then having it springy, like is it wing?
right.
Yeah.
1 second.
CA.
So it's not perfect, and this can get some adjusting depending on your swords, but it does hold swords. Yes.
It does actually hold swords?
Yeah, got 2 swords.
Wow. Those are actually metal swords.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
can
think
probably
that's a
adjust
test,
the
isn't it?
angles depending on how you want it to stick out of your shoulders, but it holds it.
Cool.
And I figured you can put them both in the same one, adjust.
Right. Do you want to, we should have to turn around so we can show what we're talking about with the swords?
Yep.
Even though this is your good side for sure.
Here, let me.
Alright,
Well, she's.
alright, turn around. So I have them pushed all the way down, but you can totally just tape them where you need them to be. But it does hold swords,
That's really cool.
right?
Right. Again, video
Video game
physics.
Once I get this thing off, you're fucked.
Right.
So you can turn back around.
Yeah, you can turn back around.
But
And run that way.
that one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Trying to see the scar?
Yeah. Well, if you want, I can bring up camera 2, and that's a
It's
little
this
closer
one.
on your face for the scar.
There you go.
Which it may not be the best light, but
That looks awesome.
really hard to adjust the camera because how much. So I've got my cameras mounted to kind of a lighting grid, sort of. It's more like a lighting cross attached to the ceiling. So if I adjust them, things sway. So I'm afraid to do that when the cameras are live. But I know it would make my wife sick.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with the coverage of the white paint on the black facial hair because that is not an easy task or
No, it's
easy
not.
feat. So Santa Beards this Christmas.
Santa Beards this Christmas. It's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, and you need a scar. I can give you scars.
Hey Felicia, how do we get these scars? Oh, on Discord, Phoenix is saying the close-up cameras look more cinematic and game-like.
It got caught on the thing. So, yeah. Overall, I think a few adjustments I would have made are, I think I'll go back and glue down the Velcro right here because it's not holding right here, so it's not staying where it needs to be. So, I would go back and just glue that down slightly better.
Okay.
These need to go here, slightly higher, but that's adjustable. I don't hate the slight curve. I probably would have left it out in the beginning phases.
Right.
I think the girdle turned out great. There's slight arching like he has, but it's a straight line here, and it's curved here and here for fit. Yeah, I think this turned out great. I love how it overlaps, how it's not a big deal that it's adjustable in sizes. And you tried it on, and it fits you.
Yeah, it fit me, and there's there's a bit of a size difference between the two of us.
Yeah, no.
Good T-pose. Nice
No, no,
nice computer
trying to
graphics.
give
Thank
it
you.
a nice check it out. Check it out.
Because at the costume shop,
For
we
your
like
eyes
to have
only.
things fit multiple people, and I feel like this would rent.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
would
yeah.
be rented. And then I love that little necklace. I gotta wear mine.
Yeah, once you fix that, now you can actually reach behind you.
Right. Now in the game, the swords also stick up a little
They
higher.
stick
Yeah,
up
they're
higher.
higher.
Of course, they're just bigger swords, so
So you
Yeah,
can-
they're bigger swords,
Ah,
different
you
things.
get caught on the.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, you're getting caught on your pauldron.
Yeah. You know. You have more flexibility because there is elastic right
Yeah.
here because
Right.
you wouldn't have that flexibility if it was an actual steady. We were gonna put a rivet there,
Yes.
but that would just pop the whole pauldron off.
Right.
So having that little bit of flexibility gives you more movement in your arm.
Oh, I
But
see. Yeah, the Velcro's letting go of the.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shock that is.
well, it's because we used the instead of
also
using the
made it too
vinyl glue on those, we just used the pre-sticky.
Oh, those are the
Velcro.
pre-sticky ones.
And
okay.
the pre-sticky ones aren't holding great, but the ones that we glued with the vinyl glue are holding fine. So that's what I would change after this is just fix the Velcro so it's not the pre-gummy kind because it's just
Now,
unsticky.
if we really wanted to torture ourselves and we really wanted to make the pauldron stick well, What if we did like bra hooks, where you have a series of loops or hooks on the pauldron and just one set on the armor, and you just clip it according to the size that you want?
You totally could.
Okay.
You could even just put a clip here and here and just hook it to the strings.
Okay. We just need to do something to keep them curved, because our pauldrons want to lay flat. So if they were just attached to the top and the bottom, they would kind of aircraft carrier.
Maybe we could put a
wire.
headband, something
Yeah.
that just
Coat
holds
hanger.
that holds it rounded into the right shape.
This is also what happens. You finally get it done. Oh, I can improve it this way and this way and this way and this way.
Yeah. Somebody says trim the widest part of the chest a bit. Yeah, remember I had it arched and then I straightened it.
Right.
It's still slightly arched. It just needs to be trimmed up a bit, but
Yeah.
he has movement more than he would if it was a straight line because
This
it's
is
a curved
true.
shape.
Right. Doesn't cut into them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so but
Feels pretty mobile for most costumes when you wear them.
Right, for wearing foam and vinyl armor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there's no mobility, and we call it a clamshell because it is. It's a piece and a piece. Nothing's articulated on this.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
When I was a Cookie Monster, you think you could do more, but you can't
Right.
because the head you're wearing, it's got like you're wearing the straps, so it's kind of like you're balancing the giant
Right.
head. Yeah. This is actually not bad.
Well, the thing is, you're a human being and you move. Unlike video games where it just slightly warps as you walk
Exactly. It's nailed down, but it just bends and flexes.
with the shape. Wait, you still have the light up Witcher sword.
I sort of do. I still
Over
have
there.
the sword. The brains that go to the sword was loaned out to another production, who then accidentally used the wrong charger and fried the circuitry. So I've got a sword that has LEDs in it, but no way of actually making them light up. So, I mean, I can bring the sword down, sure, but it's,
They remembered.
they remembered, which is
They
pretty
remembered.
cool.
Yeah. The swords are pulling back the chest. Remove the...
It's one very big dusty sword.
Oh, boy. How long ago did you make this?
About a year ago, I think.
And this used to light up?
And it used to light up. Yeah, one of the aircraft wings here pulled off. I had to make this oversized so it would fit the little box. There was a...
Where would be the switch to turn it on?
It was all Bluetooth.
Oh.
Once it was put together, you just hit the app on your phone, and the runes would light up. Wow. Yeah, it was really cool when it worked.
So somebody says, can he move his arms comfortably in front of him? The chest seems a bit wide towards the armpits, not that line on the bottom. Okay, yes. So if you want to increase movement, I talked about it, you
Right.
bring the armpits in.
Yeah.
I just wanted it to look more pretty, but you would measure from armpit to armpit to get that measurement when you...
Yeah. So we talk about doing a little more of a sickle moon or a crescent moon cut here. Okay.
Yeah, but I liked the broader look and I left it that way.
Sure.
So, because who needs to move? Who
Because
actually
Felicia
needs
likes
to
the
sword
broad
fight?
chests.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Xander Henai says, that's a big sword.
Yeah, it's a little oversized. I have a tendency to make my props a little bit bigger than they should be. Oh well.
Just a little.
Oh, you got them all off. We'll leave them off. I'm sure they're heavy.
Oh, this one's not.
No, that one's not. That one's fun.
We have Geralt at home. I will take it.
We have Gary at home.
That's great.
That is great. Well, that's the end of the show, so we can't top that. No.
Hi, Bruno. You want to be...
Yeah, this looks great. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
This does not look like foam. Or
Right.
None of this. It looks
Chainmail.
yeah,
Chainmail.
Chainmail.
And this was the inspiration for the whole thing.
Yes. I saw the chainmail on Adam Savage's show.
Tested,
and
yes.
I went, oh, I want to play with that. Odin!
And it's like, oh, you know what? Ben just sent me some. And yeah, because he was the guy on Adam's show when Adam was playing with it.
Yeah, I was just like, really? Because I got excited when I saw the chainmail, and I didn't even have a project in mind normally.
Right, and then I played with a couple sheets of it and got an idea of about how much you could make from one package of it, because that's what he sent me, was a package, which is generous, I'm not complaining. And I was like, yeah, I think we can pull out the Witcher armor.
Yeah, because it seemed like it's enough, because for the pauldrons, for the...
And I think it would have been, except that I had done some
wasted
testing
it
and
trying
played
to
around
figure
with
it
some
out.
of it, yeah.
Yeah, so, and I thought originally that I would go up in size on these pauldrons. Well, definitely going to make some adjustments with the Velcro, but I thought that these would be too small by the time because we removed about an inch all the way around.
Yeah, we did.
Ultimately. And part of me was nervous that we shouldn't have done that and kept it on scale, but I don't hate it.
No.
Especially when everything's kind of where it needs to be. Sorry. But, oh, look it.
There's another crossover. There you go. There you go.
I love this movie. Like, Evil Dead 2 is like my favoriteest movie from when I was a kid.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 is my favorite Evil Dead movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Even now we have your darling to shut up. Yeah. Oh, that to me it's actually kind of superhero movie, like, or something to me, because when he does the shot of shotgun and this, it's like he's ready to, groovy, he's ready. Yeah.
No, yes, it totally is. And it's got the full superhero suit up scene with putting all that on.
Yeah. He suits up and goes back in time, like,
Right.
That's a great movie.
Bruno the Deadite.
The Deadite.
Hi, I'm Euro says, I'm very, 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 very happy to see Doggo.
What's up, Bruno Black?
What's up, Bruno Butt?
Yeah, he heard we were getting all dressed up today, so he decided to put on his suit. Yes, okay. Posh Dog has entered the chat. Oh, we did it!
We did it.
I feel relieved.
Right, this has been 6 months more.
Yes, it's been quite a few live streams.
Quite a few live streams.
Normally projects don't take us this long, but also they do take us this
No,
long.
this actually isn't. This is not surprising. The whole point behind the live streams and doing this is it's been 2 hours every Monday, and that's the only time we worked on this. So if you wanted to go back and count how many live streams, I probably should have numbered them. I didn't. I suppose I still can.
We also have them broken in two in some of them and
Yeah.
weird things, so.
And even if you do that and multiply that by 2, basically, because 2 hours, you would get a really good idea of how long it would take, including visiting and having to run back to the store to get more parts.
And set up, not necessarily clean up. But
Yes. For doing a project, and that was only doing it's like a main portion of the body, but
the
cosplay,
armor.
as much as we all want to crunch at the last minute and get, the elaborate Lich King from WoW done in like Saturday night, you need more time than that.
Yeah. That's why you really appreciate the good cosplay. You're like, wow, that took time.
Yeah, but this came because I was getting excited about the chainmail. Sorry, I'm just poking you.
Okay.
And it was a fun project. What's next? We'll find
What's
out.
next?
Right?
Well, we can pretty much guarantee that next week we won't be working on The Witcher.
Nope.
And
It's done.
I think you had maybe a little busy project you might play with.
Yes.
But it's going to be mostly, the best thing to call it is a stitch and bitch. We're going to just talk with you guys and maybe fiddle with a couple of things and not have any super long-term goals. So next week is definitely a interactive week with all of you.
Yes, and we'll get ideas for our next project. What do you guys want to see?
Right.
What
We
do
have
you
an
want
idea.
us to build? Do you want us to do like a project that takes us forever to complete? Or do you want something that just gets done in 2 hours?
Right.
So we have
Yeah.
some options coming up.
Next we can do a Dr. Claw cosplay from Inspector Gadget. So it's just the back of a chair and an arm and a gauntlet, right?
Do we get a white kitty cat?
If you want Mad Cat, I suppose.
I feel like the cat's the best part.
But yeah, Mad Cat's the best part. He's got just like Bumble Scorpion, Dr. Claw is a pretty one-dimensional character.
What's the white cat? That's what adds the duality.
Yes.
You got the cat and you got this evil claw
Evil claw.
stroking a pretty white cat. It's something off about that, and you're like,
Oh, look at you, Gadget.
So fluffy. Anyways, but yeah. So, Jack of all trades says we have till 20 minutes. What are we going to do? I don't know. Talk to you guys. Actually, read the comments, maybe?
Sorry. That's you got the cameraman behind the camera talking to the talent. Stretch! The clip's not ready. Stretch!
We got Geralt holding Geralt.
Geralt Cole holding Geralt.
Ooh, he feels nice.
Yeah, that's a resin print.
Yeah.
Nicole actually asked me to take a picture, so I guess I could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Real
Smile.
quick.
Cheese.
The pendant.
Oops.
The pendant just fell.
Oh no!
This is
It's an omen.
It's an omen. Odin touched the one 3D printed part and off it fell.
Right.
It's biting
and
me.
Vixen says a moment of silence to the Witcher build.
A moment of silence. Press F for the Witcher build. Come on, just
Just stay.
hang straight.
Well, you got it. You got it mounted.
Oh, I got it
crooked.
mounted way crooked,
Yeah.
don't I? Oh, okay.
That's why.
That's what this feels like.
I dream a girl.
All right.
Witcher we got at home.
All right. On three, say roach. One,
Roach.
2, 3.
Roach. I can count. I really can.
All right, I'll post that on the Patreon.
Please do. You should probably go ahead and post that on Instagram too if you want.
There
I
you
will.
go.
Well,
Live.
and by Patreon, I mean the Discord because I don't have access to your Patrons.
Yeah.
Ad Vixen says now with battle damage.
Now
Okay,
with
come here.
battle
Hold
damage.
still. Hold still.
I think it resists, yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're totally safe.
Although I don't have the gauntlets, so
Well, he has
No,
the
this isn't
gut
gonna
gloves.
quite.
so
Not
I will.
quite
The
good.
blade won't quite survive that action.
No. But I have a clip that
Oh,
you
okay.
could totally stick on
Right.
that just clips in place. But getting swords to stick in general has always been a pain. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Hi from
Pictures.
Ireland. Odin, can you make Turtle
There.
Communicator from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 19? Well,
There. That
89.
works.
There you go.
Now, if you moved a lot, the little clip on the side of the because it's just a piece of foam PVC,
Yeah.
so that's not exactly rock solid, but
I'm just going to move it up one.
oh sure.
And then, because you're putting it on that instead.
Right. Well, I was putting the lower one so it would like be clear of his head.
Oh,
It
I
still
was trying
is.
to get it behind. But yeah, it does work.
Yeah.
I like the wolf handle. I like those little details. I feel like the intricate details just really bring it up.
I'll cut over to camera 3.
Camera 3, there you go. Witcher we got at home. I still can't get it. Oh. There's the thing.
Sweet. Good. Whoops! I'm a professional.
The Witcher was so confusing and too much naughty parts and less monster hunting. Sean Kennedy thought. I liked the movie. I mean, the TV series on Netflix.
Right. I actually haven't watched it. I'm such a horrible person. I haven't played the game. I haven't read the books. I haven't watched the TV movie. I've seen the trailer.
Yeah. My friend, she was really into Witcher when it first came out on PC, and she would play it on her computer at home, and that's kind of my first kind of experience, but then I forgot about him, and then when the show came out, and then the video game came out, I was like, oh yeah, that's a great storyline and a great little world. So,
Cool.
yay!
I read the first 2 books.
Right.
The one that has short stories.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cool. I haven't read the actual like anything after that or whatever, but the
Now
first
that
2
your
books are good.
face is dry, is it shedding?
I have no idea.
You're
No,
gonna get
it's
a little
not.
bit of flakes.
Those were from me putting it on.
Putting it on? Okay.
Yeah, because it kind of splattered, like, you know,
Sure.
with the brush things, but now,
Yeah, I don't think the camera sees them though, so.
yeah, but it's not coming off on me. Now it feels dry, and it's laying right. I'm really impressed. I didn't know it was going to work so well just after...
Right.
with things going wrong all the time, I was like, at least it'll be entertaining. Okay.
The Wisher.
The Wisher. I like the cosplay. Looks really good from Danny Boy. And George says, what occasion will he wear it? Con for Halloween? Well, it's yours, Odin. And you
He's
can...
wearing it for a live stream.
Yeah. And it's adjustable for multiple sizes, so...
Right. Depending on, I don't expect to get to keep the pieces parts, but we've
Thorcules
got the body form. We can always put the pieces back on it and easily display that at a con.
Yeah.
So the next swap meet, or hopefully things get cleared up so we can actually have a legitimate con with all the con things that happen. As long as I'm able to get booth space, and SAC Anime seems willing, this will make... The reason I didn't bring it this weekend is we had to have it for today's shoot. And I couldn't risk something going wrong at the con for today's shoot.
But now, it'll
But now,
be
I can totally go, yeah.
Yeah, so, yay!
Somebody says He-Man.
Well,
So Masters of the Universe.
Hey guys, where
it's
can...
way up there, but I have the power sword.
Right? Is it He-Man?
Oh, test the chainmail.
Test the chain.
test the chainmail.
Make full Master of the Universe Ram Man outfit.
Right, the body's Mechagodzilla totally looks like Ram Man.
Can you please tell me where you got the wig? I need one for my Witcher cosplay too.
Ooh,
Got yours from Thorcules.
Okay, so Princess Squib, and I think that's the right way to say it. So on Instagram, it's at Princess Squib. She's the one that actually probably bought the wig. And so if you want to suddenly bombard that poor girl, she's probably still driving back from from SACCon, she should be able to help answer. But it was definitely a purchase from Amazon.
So, yes, this is a better wig than what I had, so, and I didn't have to white it.
Right.
I'm all for that.
You did style it a little bit, though. He's got some clips and stuff in the back. So you, right? Or did they come with those?
It came with the ponytail already kind of in place, but
Okay.
it needed to be redone, and I didn't want to just take it off and redo it, so I just clipped it in place.
Cool. It's all good. Princess Squib has also made a really, really good All Might wig using hair. So because All Might's got like almost rabbit ears the way his bangs
Yeah.
are.
I like this one because it's a lace front, and lace front wigs just they blend so much
So much,
nicer,
yeah.
so much nicer. The one I had has a fake scalp in the split.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like wigs that do that right behind you, I think. Or is it down there? Yeah, no, they're...
The one that I was playing with?
Yeah, right
that I
there.
messed up? Oh, okay, yeah.
Right in the scalp, there's a fake.
There's a little bit of plastic or something for the fake scalp. Okay.
Yeah.
In the part. Nice.
So it looks like it's real skin, but it's not. I don't know. Wigs! They're
Wigs.
itchy! Should wear a wig cap with them, but we didn't.
Didn't bring one.
Didn't think of it. I think I had one too. I get nervous. This is live.
Sorry to the borrowed cosplay that we stuck this on this dirty guy's head.
I will spray it with alcohol to disinfect in between wearing.
Right.
No, I really do, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you work in the costume shop. You know how to clean this stuff.
Normally we just stick them in the laundry.
That would be the best.
Like
Big bins.
Big bins, and we wash it, hand wash
Uh-huh.
cycle.
There were two different
And then
Mandalorians
dry.
I talked to. The Dan Jin Mandalorian. One was Beskar armor. One was like Episode 1 armor. And both of them had Velcroed everything on so they can pull all the armor parts off and chuck their overalls into the washer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things being washable is important.
Yes. Patchouli is not hygiene.
Yeah.
Patchouli
Ian was
oil.
telling me when he used to work at Chuck E. Cheese, Ian from Smosh.
Gosh, right.
He was telling me that they used to just Febreze the Chuck E. Cheese costume in
Yes.
between wearing.
Those mascot costumes, because when I worked at Comics and Comics, Ren and Stimpy was huge. We were not allowed to wash it because of the problems of hurting it from washing it. And that's all we could do was spray it with, I don't know, bowling alley Febreze.
Bowling alley. For
Yeah, or whatever the stuff is they put in it. Because Febreze, I don't think was there at the time. So I can't read it from here.
It's memes.
I see it's a meme with
It
Felicia.
says so many contact cement fumes.
Must have a huge grin. And, oh, yeah.
If you want to see the memes, you gotta go onto the Discord.
Yep.
So, anyways, those big fur costumes, you
Right.
can wash them, and they are washable, but
Okay.
you cannot stick them in the dryer. It's the heat from the dryer
Oh.
that destroys the fur. Because
Okay.
you can wash the fur over and over again, even those soft, fuzzy ones, or even the longer
Right.
fur, but it's when you throw it through the dryer that
Okay.
it ruins all your fine tips and edges and mats, and it makes it gross. So you cannot dry them. You have to air dry, them.
Okay.
But
I just
they
remember the
are
contract.
washable.
I just remember the contract for Ren and Stimpy that we were not allowed to do anything to them. It's like, all right, open up and go, oh, God.
Yes.
These were left out in the sun.
I know exactly why, but I also know, because
Right.
I've seen so many people ruin nice fur
It's going to be a lot
costumes.
easier just to say no. Yeah.
Don't do it, but yeah. But it is possible. Don't just
Okay.
think, it's a fur costume, I don't have to wash it.
Well, at the very least, as I understand it, granted, I'm talking about wool. I remember asking some of the veterans and some of the reenactors, World War II uniforms were predominantly wool. You wash one of those things out on the battlefield because it happened, right? Or when you're not on the battlefield, but when you're out, when you're deployed, they would literally just hang them up and let the wind blow through them.
Yeah,
and
well,
that was pretty much good enough for wool.
pretty much has lanolin built into it. That's
Yeah.
where we get it from. Lanolin's made out of soap. Is what we make soap out of.
Okay.
Wool will keep you warm when you're wet, and it's naturally wicky. So I could see it.
Okay.
It's a natural fiber, but doesn't mean I would practice that.
Right.
You know, I would get things washed woolite. You know.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah.
I
So
keep
I wonder-
seeing Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. Yeah. Do you
Asking
want,
you for Power Rangers.
there's a Power Ranger sword. Do you want to hold the Red Ranger sword?
Oh, what?
No, what? You had Ash's chainsaw. I mean, let's just do more crossbow
Oh, the
stuff
Red
here.
Ranger.
This sword's just 2 weeks ago.
This is awesome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I used to have the whole set when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah?
The sword, the axe, the
the
bow,
dagger, the
daggers.
flute, or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I never had the Green Ranger's flute.
Okay.
I wanted them. I don't know if that's copyrighted.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're talking about it. Commentary's okay.
Commentary's right. Yeah, that's awesome. No, they're saying. You ever thought about doing a Goldar?
Over my head. I don't remember which one Goldar. Oh, Goldar is
Goldar is that like monkey gold armor.
He has a blue face.
Has a blue
Oh,
face.
the blue face. Okay, no, I
Yeah,
haven't.
like a full gold. Because I know you did the Mecha Godzilla.
Right.
Yeah, a full Goldar would. I don't know.
Goldar would be cool. This was the first, and actually, Felicia was the Pink Ranger in the opening credits.
Yes. Pink/yellow.
Pink/yellow/. You had the Yellow Ranger slot for
Yeah.
the credits, but you kind of did Pink Ranger
Your
moves.
intro, yeah.
And you had a Pink Ranger sweatshirt on.
Yep. I liked both of them, so
Yeah, right on.
the Ranger.
More Ranger videos are definitely going to happen. I'm not going to put all the effort into the opening title sequence and only use it once.
Yes. I definitely appreciate that you filled the hilt
Yes?
with the resin because it's super lightweight and not like a heavy prop to carry around. This is heavy.
Right.
This
but it's
is
also
light.
solid.
And this is solid. It's the weight of balsa wood,
Yeah.
but it's not, it doesn't feel like it's gonna get messed up on these sharp corners. You know, it's bulky, but it's solid, and I feel like it's a good weight for whacking.
I had a number of people at the con because this went to the swap meet. It's still a con, but I went to the swap meet. I took this, and they were doing the sword twirl thing, and the balance on it was good enough that they were able to do the basic moves that they know. So I thought that was kind of a win.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! It's balanced.
Yes, as whole thing should be.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Somebody agrees. What do they agree? I know you made Mechagodzilla. Now you can make Megazord or Dragazord. Who's with me? Anyone agree? And Matthew Diaz says I agree. So that's what he's agreeing with.
Okay.
And Austin McFadden says, "Don't put this pressure on me." And then Fox Armor says, "So I got busy real quick. So if you guys replied, I didn't see it, but hi, I returned. The costume looks amazing. Also, it's foam fox, like fox leather, fake leather.
Oh, faux.
Faux, yeah.
Okay.
Or foam. Any sources for the Velcro for armor? We just used regular Velcro and vinyl, glued it on.
Right. I don't even think it's a Velcro brand. I think it's just hook and loop from Amazon.
Yeah, and I liked this stuff better than the pre-sticky back stuff, and I thought the pre-sticky back stuff was going to be fine. No, just use the vinyl glue. It's much better than.
I have had a high rate of disappointment with sticky back Velcro.
Yeah, so don't
yeah.
trust the sticky back Velcro, and you can't stick it through your sewing machine.
No, you can't.
It just gunks up everything.
Megazord. So there's another person who I know, Jason, and he goes by Nerd Alert Cosplay. So Nerd Alert Cosplay on Instagram. He's done a full Megazord,
Nice.
and it looks really good because it's half puppet like the Carnival Mardi Gras type puppets where he's on a little bit of a stilt, and then you can see his black spandex arms coming out from about the kidneys of the robot, and then the rest of it is just this big
Built
bulk
on
up
top.
on top. But it looks great because it's really well proportioned, and Nerd Alert Cosplay stuff is really clean. He's really really good with what he does. So.
I can appreciate people who think outside the
Yeah.
box
Right.
costuming. You know, like I only fit in this port.
He also did a really good sound wave. So
So you should check him out.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. What else are people saying? The Anthony R31 says, "Oh hi."
Oh hey Anthony.
Oh hi. And I think
Anthony Radius 31.
Austin McFadden says, "I think Odin should make the oxygen destroyer."
I've heard that a lot, and I'm not against making the oxygen destroyer because it's not too different from the Tesseract containment unit. But that's the it's a glass tube with a whole bunch of chrome parts, and it's how they originally killed Godzilla in 1954. And it has somehow sneakily reappeared in the background in the majority of the Godzilla films.
So that is kind of one of those props that.
Yeah. It's in Godzilla 2014, one of the first offices with the guy doing the research. It's like on the desk in the side. It's not part of the movie at all, but it's there.
Yeah, so I think that needs to be on the list.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
It's
right?
on the list. I got some mecha diapers to make first for Mecha Godzilla.
I know, you needed help patterning that, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've got I found for like Gary's Mod or one of the other video games a nice low poly version of the same era of Godzilla, and so I took that into Armorsmith Designer, and I might be able to pull a reasonable pattern from that.
Okay.
For some sizing, but the big thing I need to do is figure out the size of the tail stump.
Yeah, so that you can make the diaper accordingly.
Yeah, so I make the diaper accordingly, and then I can make the tail accordingly. And what I'm looking forward to is I'm going to be getting help from Dallas Makerspace. They're going to laser cut all the parts I need to make the tail.
Yeah.
So I need to get that
Yay,
figured
for not
out.
having to cut all of them.
And then make sure I got enough lead time that people who are just willing to help aren't crunched for time, because that's not cool. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Connor Cook says, "Hey guys, I made it, looking nice. It was worth it." Well, thank you, Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
James Braun says, "Oh, GL ring would be cool." And then we have Jort says, "With
Probably.
Felicia, I think it would be cool to make another full costume and prop that goes along with it."
Welcome to the All Witcher Cosplay channel. Today we're going to be making Roach's helmet. And we're going to put it on a hobby horse.
I thought Toby was going to be Roach.
Okay, Toby can be Roach.
Not Bruno, though.
I don't know, I think it'd be really fun to be Geralt with a Roach hobby horse. You're doing the Monty Python thing for the con. That'd be great.
Make it out of a sock.
Make it out of a sock.
Dandelion's loot.
Yeah. Let's see. We got an OMG.
OMG!
It would get lots of views. Oh, if you did if you built something from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
We talked about that a few times.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually met up with, so the live stream from last week, met up with Tim, I think his name was. We were talking about Lightning as the three storms from Big Trouble. He went to go see the same Godzilla vs. Kong showing that I did. So I got to meet up with him and say hi. It's pretty
Nice.
cool.
That's the first time I ever saw a dude put a knife in his mouth and then go swimming. That was the most badass thing ever.
Right. It also seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah, but it's just like, and I'm like, oh yeah, what I would just put it in my pants or something. No, yeah.
No,
Like
yeah.
that shit.
Want to see how they got these scars?
Right? I really like Big Trouble in Little China. It is a cheeseball buddy Western kung fu flick.
is
But
what it
I
is.
like that movie.
It is all those things together, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful movie. A lot of it reminds me of, what's that movie where it's got Dan Aykroyd and he plays a judge in his little town and he's got like a little sausage
Nothing
cart.
But Trouble?
Nothing.
or-
I think it's like
Okay.
the costume and like the props and everything remind me a lot of
Okay.
Big Trouble because of like the grossness because it was like that scene where that guy's like really big and gross.
Right.
And, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
the
same-
dinner scene and yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking to see the back of your shirt earlier, but I
Oh, the
lost
back of my
comment.
shirt. Sure.
Got all the Star Wars.
Got all 9 of the movies there. Yep.
And then we have
One of the things so Thor Ragnarok is one of my favorite Marvel movies, and some of the behind the scenes on that. The whole cast and crew, like part of their homework was to watch Big Trouble in Little China because that was the flavor that the director wanted to go for.
I love the director.
Yeah, he's great.
He's good.
Taika?
amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oi.
So we have
Oh, another day, another Doug.
Oh yeah, you talked about why you haven't done the golden gun from James Bond.
I have a couple times. The golden gun wouldn't be so bad
That would
because
be madness.
that's not terribly gun-like, but YouTube doesn't like gun videos, and it would be kind of, I could say Scaramunga's golden thingy. What am I supposed to say? Gun is just.
Maybe when the algorithm allows it. So
Right.
All hail the algorithm.
All hail the algorithm.
Let's see. Jack of all trades says still can't get over that costume.
Sweet. Surprise!
Icy Hell says that's weird. There are only 3 Star Wars movies.
You're forgetting Caravan of Courage, and you're forgetting the Ewok Adventure, and there was that Solo movie, and then there was Spaceballs, and
Hey guys, I have a question. Could you please consider building the Hazel helmet from Umbrella Academy? When you have the helmet and the suit, the full cosplay is ready. Yeah, I did like Umbrella Academy. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
now I'm trying to remember Hazel because I don't remember the names.
Remember
I see
they
like
had
the
the
first
crazy
3.
stuff?
Yeah.
Animal
Yeah,
heads.
Hazel and Cha-Cha.
Oh.
They're the 2. They're like the agents, and they each have like the little
Stuffed animal
like the
heads.
Stuffed animal heads. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like doing a furry build, I guess,
Right.
for the head.
There was a booth that had the furry head, so they would do they had a blank face
Yeah.
that was a mold that they just pulled expanded polyfoam off of, so it was basically couch foam out of the mold, and then you would just build off of that.
Yeah, we had a ton of those mascots' heads at Decades, and I was always the one who had to fix them. And apparently the Easter Bunny gets punched a lot.
I'm sure.
A lot. And so my favorite hot glue, there's this fabric hot glue that is terrible for fabric, but it melts to this consistency of the plastic of the heads. And so
okay.
it filled in those gaps so perfectly, those cracks in the plastic.
Oh, okay.
And it was just fabric hot glue, and I'm like, I would never use this stuff on fabric, but it was my favorite thing to repair those plastic
Those
heads
plastic
with.
heads are cool.
Yeah, just random, but
That's what cosplay is. Random.
random, yeah.
Random.
Make it work.
Right. Don't think there's the right path to go down.
Somebody's
can
asking
get
if
away with a lot.
we're going to
You
make
can.
the below the waist Witcher costume. Technically, you got the leather pants on.
He's got leather pants on. He just doesn't have gauntlets or boots on.
Here, you can stand up the
Leather.
little frick.
Right.
It's leather.
It's
Sorry, it's leather. This is weird. I'm showing your audience. It's even got the these things.
You gonna turn around and shake your booty now?
You stab yourself?
Just
No.
gonna step on poor Bruno.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
stepping
on
Toby.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's leather.
It's leather. So yeah, there's just no boots and there's no gauntlets. Otherwise, it's pretty complete.
Yeah.
He's not wearing period underwear, but that's not fun anyway.
Do you know what period underwear looks like?
No, I don't. And I mean period underwear as in a period in time. Thank you very much. I don't need any kind of demonstration about what period underwear is.
Please don't flood the chats.
So this is why.
Witcher After Dark.
Witcher After Dark. Witcher 2077.
Oh, I love it. So this was fun.
This
It was
was
a
a lot
random
of fun.
project. It started out because I was like, hey, look, chainmail.
Right.
Ended up to this huge, giant, I don't know, Monday thing.
Right.
But hope you guys have been enjoying.
Definitely hope you guys have been enjoying, and don't worry, we're going to continue. This isn't the end. That's it. Good night. No,
Just the end of this chapter.
It's the end of this chapter. It's the end of this build, and we're going to start up something new.
We'll see what it is.
Right.
Maybe
We'll
it
see
might
what
start
it
with
is.
W. No.
Maybe, yeah. It was Witcher, so the next one should be W as well. There we
Wanda,
go.
Witcher.
Yeah, Fish Called Wanda cosplay.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see. But it's been fun. I wonder if anybody's had perfect attendance,
Yes. I imagine there's a few Patreon people like Jack of all trades that have had perfect attendance.
I know. Give them an award or something.
What I find, what's the right word? Charming. I get people that'll message me and apologize that they don't have perfect attendance. Right. It's like,
Well, we
wow,
appreciate
really?
that you even
Yeah.
are here. Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is that time to
Yeah,
be signing off. So you're
it
actually
is.
working right.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna follow Felicia's lead.
I know, it's been a little crazy, a little weird. We got him dressed up. There's no more things to build. There's a couple of things to change, like this
Right.
Velcro, just so you guys all see it.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
it totally
the
let go.
self-stick Velcro that is
It's
why it's
fun.
not laying flat. And we just need to actually put the right stuff on with the right glue.
I got drywall screws. A good 2-inch drywall screw will hold that down.
Staples.
Yeah, that worked too. My favorite line from Scrooge. Every time I say staples, that's just That's Bill Murray talking about putting the antlers on the mouse. You know, Staples.
Yeah.
Have you tried Staples?
I like Launchpad in the new DuckTales. He's like, they're not stickers. When you're a grown-up, they're called decals.
Right.
I was like, I love Launchpad. So, yeah.
So yeah, you're checking anything fun going by? With my vision, I can't quite read it from here.
Yes, they're laughing at our joke.
Oh, good. Oh, we're actually amusing. Sweet. So we had a lot.
Have you even checked the Discord?
Joe's been checking the Discord.
Oh, okay,
so
good.
he's come
Yes,
over
I
and piped up.
It slowed down after the meme. So
Okay, there we go.
yeah.
That
Yes.
killed everybody.
Killed everybody.
No one can
That's
top
a
it.
wrap. I'm good.
Everybody decided to sniff contact cement fumes, I guess.
Oh, there you go.
You're having a good time.
Well, we have we've got The Witcher at home, so.
I love it so much. Especially since it's like what? Oh, Geralt at home.
Geralt at home.
Oh, I had fun. Did you guys have fun?
I hope you had fun. I personally had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And thank you very much. I appreciate your perfect attendance.
No, I missed a week.
You did this 1 week.
Yeah. I did not have perfect
No, you
attendance.
didn't.
You did.
Okay. Well, I missed half of one.
Did you?
Yeah. Food came late. So I decided to eat lunch instead of talk to you fine people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that was an all-nighter for me, so if I hadn't eaten something, I would have just been,
Yeah, you're pretty dead.
Yeah.
So, we have Waynard
Waiter.
saying,
Hey, Adam.
hell of a time
Sweet. Is Nick still there?
to stop sniffing glue.
Right. This was the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
And
Hello, Nick, if you're there.
Delif P says,
Oh, Detlef P.
there, Jaw was fun to watch making.
Sweet. Met up with Jawa. I met up with a friend, Sean Cash, who I've known for a little while, and finally got to talk to him again at the swap meet. He quickly threw together a really good Jawa for his daughter. So he was the first episode Mandalorian with the old armor. Yeah, and his daughter was a Jawa with glowing eyes and the big gun and everything else. And she was great.
I love it. I love costumes, especially when people just get it.
Yes, and I believe he has a quick little video on him making that costume. He's got a YouTube channel called Try to Finish Something, brand new channel, and I think he's doing pretty good. I think Sean's got some promise.
Well, hear that, Sean? Keep it up.
Yeah.
We got I'm still here, Jack of all trades, and he also says it was an amazing time. And then we got Pyle Chama, sorry, butchering it. He says love from Bangladesh, big
Sweet.
fan. Well, hi in Bangladesh.
Hello, Bangladesh.
I like saying Bangladesh.
Dash.
Probably
Dash.
Bangladesh.
I like saying it wrong too.
It's fun. And we have got to go, guys. Bye.
Yep, got
and
to
I
go.
guess it is time to go, and it has been fun.
It has
and
been.
James Bond wants to know what is the link for the Discord, but you get that link when you become a Patreon member.
Yes.
So
James, if you are a patron and you haven't, the link should be locked in with the different levels of the Patreon you join, and it should give you a welcome message with the link. If it doesn't, on Patreon, just message me, and I'm happy to give you the link so you can pop on over to the Discord. That's not a problem at all.
yeah. So
Yeah.
next week we'll have
Next
our
week.
Stitch and Bitch with our
Right.
tea and
So this time again next week, we're gonna be stitching bitching with tea. With tea?
yeah. Didn't you get that lovely tea?
Oh yeah, sure. We'll be making some Lapsang Souchong tea and
Making
Bitchin'
an
and
Ash
stitching?
helmet.
that's what she was. You wanted to make an Ash Ketchum hat.
Because I have the Ash Ketchum hat, and I just needed a little piece of foam to stick on it.
Oh, so you got the trucker hat. You just
You need the little logo. So
it's a mesh back trucker hat, right,
Yeah.
basically. Okay.
that's all it was, and I found one at the
Sweet.
store, and I had a friend who wanted one, and I was like, you know what? It would take me 2 seconds to build.
I'll just wait 3 weeks to do it so I can do it on air.
No, it's been like 6 months. It's one of those
Oh,
things
okay.
that
It's only been 6 months.
it's a friend.
And this is why we don't take commissions.
Exactly. I never said that I would,
There you go.
so he is not expecting it.
Okay.
But when
But here's your screen used.
well, honestly, I'll probably tell him, guess what I'm doing? Look for your shout out next week.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
He might get excited, like, oh, you're building it on Odin Makes, because people think you're cool. And so it was a friend. I saw it. I was like, it's $2 for this hat. I'm gonna build it. Let me steal some foam. So I think he'll get excited that we build it live,
Cool.
especially since he doesn't know I'm doing it. Or
Right. Like, he
expecting
might have a
it.
clue now.
No, not at all, because I haven't mentioned his name.
Oh, there you go. Good.
So,
Good,
nobody knows?
Nobody knows.
Yes, but that's what the plan is because,
Yeah. So that's next week. And we'll definitely be doing a lot of interaction with you, and we're going to keep doing this. Same bat time, same bat channel. It'll be noon for us. Please adjust for your placement on the globe. And we'll be going for about 2 hours again. And next week, I would really like to do an hour early for the patrons.
Okay.
So if you don't mind, it'll start 11:15-ish, somewhere in there. A little early, just for the people on Discord. And then at noon, we'll click over to a public stream. And yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be chatting with you guys is the whole point of next week's stream.
Yep, totally the point of next week's stream. It was all unloading from the con and getting a few things, trying to get squared away is why it didn't happen today, guys. So, sorry about that.
All right. Let's see. Is there anything to
what's
before
happening
we say
in
goodbye?
the teal bar there?
Advixen says, now do it again, but better. Okay.
The director from Smosh.
Yeah. That's exactly the look.
Well, if you just spent a little more time on it.
6 months ain't cool.
Right. I just spent 70 some odd hours over the weekend putting this together. How much more time am I supposed to have?
Well, technically, we just need to glue that down because it's really bothering me.
Right. Is there, I wonder if we could, no, maybe not. Yeah, whatever.
That's the thing about filming. I always thought it was like people had so much things together and organized, and it was like so much money spent. And it is.
And it is.
But it's not where you think it is.
No.
People have to make a lot happen with so little.
Yes.
So little.
The one resource you never have with any production, large or small, is time.
The thing is I don't always want the time though, because
Well, yeah.
You'll find more things to perfect and make better, yeah.
Like when I get called on a shoot, from the moment they ask me to participate in that shoot,
Right.
I am on the job.
Yeah, you're
I
invested.
am
That's
answering
true.
phone calls and emails and thinking, and my brain is in project mode. And even if I get 2 prep days, I get it to know it a month or two in advance. That month or two in advance, I'm still working on it. I'm still answering phone calls. I'm still doing
You're still
it.
answering emails. Yes, there's still a lot of time put in that
And
isn't
people
paid.
call me at random hours. Do you know where this is or that is? Or I need
Right.
this, and it's just there's no rest for the wicked. So sometimes I just genuinely appreciate that I get a week,
Yes.
because then my week,
Then the shoot happens and you're done. Yeah.
you feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
always complain together.
I was often very, quietly jealous of the cameramen who would like show up.
Yes.
What's our shot? And they do their thing, and they did the thing beautifully. But then they break down their equipment and leave, and that was it. They were done with their investment. It's like, okay, guys, I'm glad you're here. Let me clean this crap up.
You gotta produce results
Yeah.
today.
Yes. Take me about a week to build a set,
Right.
and then it has to be cleaned up and put away by the end of the shoot.
But in all fairness, I'm sure there's a ton of pressure on the cameraman to get the shot right. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not fair
As long
to
as
say
they're not
it's
waiting on
simple,
me, though.
but right, as long as you're not waiting on, that's the goal. If you're part of a production, the goal for your personal goal is you're not waiting on me. And as long as you can make that happen, you're gonna be good.
Keep the AD off your back.
Yes, keep the AD off your back.
Off your back.
Yeah. We got some people trying to stall the stream, but
Hey, of course, we're
Yeah.
talking. We're
Jack of
stalling
all
this thing.
trades says hello. I'm Odin, and today I'm going to stall so we can't end the stream. LOL.
Hello, my name's Odin, and today I'm gonna stall so we can't end the stream. And on that note, it has been, once again, a huge blast. I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to thank Bruno and Toby for hanging out and not being terribly noisy this particular
Right.
time around.
There's a lot of
There's
no
a lot.
feet space.
Yeah, there's 6 people if you want to count these 2 in the studio here today. So thank you, Joe, for helping to monitor all the memes and bets on Discord. Thank you very much, Javier, for showing up and putting on a bunch of plastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is fun.
Thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
And thank you very much. This whole thing, partly her brain, big part of it is her brainchild. Saying, hey, let's do this thing.
Unfortunately, yeah. Because I bug you all the time with side projects. I want to work on this. And this ended up being one of them. But yay.
Yay! So we're going to see you again. Like I said, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be right back here at noon, California time.
Although mentally prepare yourself. Next week's the last week. We're going to do it Mondays.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because
gonna
we're
be
switching
official?
over Saturday to Sundays.
So we're going to switch over to Sundays. So
Yeah.
next Monday is the final Monday live stream. We're going to be switching over to a Sunday live stream. I don't know what time yet, And
Similar time as of right now, so
Okay.
just
Yeah, just FYI, and that's partly because for the moment you got Mondays off.
yes.
But yeah, so there's going to be a change of the day of the week, but it's okay because the replay is still always going to be there.
Yes.
So hopefully it'll work out for you guys too.
Yeah, so I think we've been stalling long enough.
Yes, we have. So thank you very much. There's going to be lots of different ways that you can make a Witcher cosplay in just 6 months, but this is how Felicia makes.
You don't have to look so miserable.
I'm not.
I don't have my glasses. Can I find the button? Oh, wait, I think that's the button. I think that's the. Alrighty.
Bye.
Witcher, we